Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We are back tonight once again with the Brawn GP career. We're heading into the Mexican Grand Prix for tonight with both Jensen Button and, of course, Nico Hulkenberg. The last four races of the season. The last four races were with Nico Hulkenberg as well. He'll be leaving us in the season. We're having Gabriel Bortoleto join us for season 2 alongside JB. So very excited for next season. Hopefully those who can score some good points for us from season 3 onwards. But yeah, so far it's been a very successful season. Obviously, yesterday we did have the American Grand Prix out in Kota, which was a pretty decent race overall. We had a nice little last few lap battle against Verstappen. Unfortunately, it did just pip us to the that position. We were fighting for P6 with him, but he did get us the last couple laps, and yeah, we ended up finishing P7. So a bit unfortunate not to get a top 6 yesterday, but hopefully today we can try and do just that and get back into that top 6. It'll be tricky. It'll be very, very tricky, but hopefully we can, yeah, try and find some good points today. Well, okay, so we're jamming. We're at Wolfpack. Callum, Depressed, how's it going, guys? It's really sad that GB16 was hacked and has started a new account on YouTube. It's honestly, it really is very telling on how much of a mess YouTube is. And it's not just YouTube that has these issues as well. Like, there's a lot of other websites and stuff that has these very poor security issues. And yeah, YouTube is very much one of them. And yeah, it sucks. It's so shit. And I do feel for GB. You know, he had, what, 15,000 subs, something like that on there as well. So yeah, it's not something I'd ever want to go through. I'd be very, very upset if that ever happened to me. So yeah, I don't know if there's much more he can really do about it, but hopefully he could try and get it, you know, try and find a way to get it back somehow, even though he's probably exhausted all options by now, but yeah. What up, Asim? How's it going, mate? What up, Sarah? And I still feel now I work hard to get P1 in gifting and looks like I'll finish second. You're only 4 away, to be fair. Actually, I think you have to get 5, don't you? Because I think if you do 4, I think you'll still be second. So you'd have to do 5. And yeah. I think this is the last day as well, right? I think tomorrow's a new month. So yeah. Unless you want to go for P1 next month, Jamin. There's always that option too, don't forget. But yeah, like I said, we do have the Mexican Grand Prix today. Last time out, obviously, we had the American Grand Prix. And like I said, we did finish in a P7 in that one, which wasn't too bad of a result. But like I say, we're trying to aim a little bit higher and try and gun for that top 5. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite do that. But we have 4 races remaining in this season. We have Mexico, Brazil, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi to finish up the season. I'm pretty sure I don't think we can actually move up in the Drivers' Championship at all at this point. Constructors, definitely not. But Lewis Hamilton is currently in P8 in the Drivers' Championship. We're in P9 with Jensen Button. And yeah, the points right now between ourselves and Hamilton is 83 points. So I very much doubt we're going to see ourselves catch up to Lewis. But yeah, we'll try and finish the season off on a high and then prepare ourselves for season 3. The poll is up on the Twitch right now, by the way. Who do race as for today? Get your votes up on the poll. Let's actually see how it's going right now. 8-2 right now for Hulkenberg. So looking pretty likely racing as Hulkenberg for today. But do make sure you get your votes in on the poll. And yeah, you never know. Might get a Jensen Button comeback. You never know. No, my like I'll drop another 5 and Imperial come and 10 just hit me at the end. He does like to do that from time to time. You got to do it like behind his back when he's not here. Or like rather late stages of the stream, maybe. You got to be tactical about it. Right. Without further ado, let's jump into mid-screen and get moving and grooving for the day then, shall we? So, like I'm saying, we do have Mexico for the day. Let's have a look at how we did last season here in Mexico, because I think we did struggle a little bit last season here. Let's have a look. Season 1. So last season, obviously, we had Mark Webber and Enzo Fittipaldi. Completely different driver lumps what we've got now. Last season in Mexico, Mark Webber finished in P18. Enzo finished in P15. I don't remember what happened in Mexico last season, but I know that a P18 and a P15 is definitely not a good thing. So, got a bit of work to do today if we want to try and do those, get better result. I don't know if the AI is like very strong here or something, but either way, we are having a much more successful season we were in season 1 anyways. So, that itself is a big win. Right. What have we got to do? Let's have a look. We've got 2.2 minutes to split. I think we've already got a facility improvement on the way here, haven't we? We've got 2 improvements actually incoming. We've got the improved comms research and the wind tunnel improvements coming through. So hopefully they arrive fairly soon. This one's on the way for the personnel as well. We could do something on the corporate side, I suppose, couldn't we? What we got here? Increase the cash bonus for complete your entire sponsor season goal by 10%. Does that count for the current season, I wonder? Receive $20,000 each time one or both of your drivers score points in a race. That's free money. Because we're basically getting points every race right now. How much is that one? 1.3 million? You know what? Let's bring it. Let's do it. When will merch prediction be returning? Hopefully very soon. I haven't done my laundry yet, jamming from all my clothes in Canada. So once I've got all the laundry done, then maybe we'll start up again. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. What up, Alfonso? How's it going, mate? Right, so we've got pretty much facility improvements coming in all of our departments now, which is good. Can we do any more owner training, actually? No, we need one training point. We haven't got a training point yet, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. That's fine. Right, we actually might also get our regulations come through today as well. Let's set this to balance allocation as well. Who raced yesterday? Looks like it's going to be Hulkenberg. What do I want to do here? Let's set it to balanced. I don't know, actually. I'm going to take a risk and set it to... no, actually, because that won't give me balance, will it? Did it usually go left or did it usually go right? I think it went right, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. Be a tough game, sure, but I'm saying we win by 1 goal, 2-1, hopefully. You're against Galatasaray, right? They've actually got a pretty good squad now, I'm not going to lie. Galatasaray got a decent little team. I do think you'll win, though. I do think you'll win. I'm going to risk it and go harder, because I think it goes to the right when you select a different driver. Fingers crossed. Right, as per the poll, Nico Hulkenberg will be the man we are driving as today, so let's get away for the weekend. Let's see whether we have arriving for us here in Mexico, and also see if we're going to get those regulation changes. I'm very keen to see if they'll arrive for this season. I assume they will. We usually get them around this time, so... 93rd winner, probably. You guys do love a late-minute winner, I'm not going to lie. Or equalizer as well, for that matter. Right, let's see. Looks like we are going to get a full dry weekend. No news on... Why am I getting... Welcome aboard. Hi, Nico. As you start this year's championship campaign, I want to extend a warm welcome to you to our team. Who's going to tell, bro? What do you mean, welcome to our team? We're literally in the last 4 or 5 races of the season. What do you mean, welcome to the team? Wow, has Hulkenberg been dismissed that much by Brawn GP? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, no news on a regulation change either, so I guess we can continue development for the time being. I thought by now we would have had our regulation come through, but maybe in Brazil, I guess. I don't know. Right, let's go into practice then, shall we? I think we're good to go. Oh, I didn't change the thingy on Jensen's car. Probably is okay, I think. Hopefully. Right, let's get the car set up for practice for Hulkenberg then. Got number 2 here. This will go to number 3. Yeah, I don't know what that message is about. Mark's tripping. Number 2 there. And then a new gearbox is fine as well. Right, what tire allocation did we get? We actually got balance. Okay, W. Big W. I was a little bit worried about that tire allocation, but we did indeed get the balance allocation. That's good. I'm happy with that. Right, let's get underway for FP1, shall we? We've got race strategy, time management, and track acclimatization to crack on with today. So let's get grooving. What up, Leo?
It may only be Friday, but the carnival atmosphere has begun. We're here in Mexico, ready for free practice.
Dude, the Brawn GP really hate Hulkenberg this much. They got to try and get rid of him ASAP. Crazy. I mean, he is leaving in the season, so maybe he's being pushed aside. Just means we've got to get a good result in today, though, right? That's what it means.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. Right, let's load up our Mexico setup, like so, and let's get underway for FP1. We'll start off with track acclimatization. We'll do racetrack later on as well, and then we'll do time management FP2, I think.
All fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
We've got a good few soft tires to do some quali laps with as well, so, yeah, okay. Let's start off with this one. We'll use the hard tire and get a few laps under our belt. I beat you to it, Mark. I beat you to it. We're mind readers. What up, Neil? Okay. Let's get out on track. Mexico is a track that does require a good bit of straight line speed, but obviously the middle sector can be very, very tricky with a low downforce setup, so Gotta find that perfect balance, really. It's a very tough one to nail. Because against the AI as well, the straight line speed is very important. Washington could go to Reborn next season with the WDC with Gabby finishing midfield. I mean, I pray that next season we'll have a championship contending car. I pray. I can't go another season with the car being like this, man. I can't. I feel like we would have failed if we don't get a championship with Brawn. I mean, it would be a straight-up failure, wouldn't it? What up, Pax? Right, let's get these hard tires rubbing in. Would be a big L, that. It really would be. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, just winning a Drivers' Championship, but I think it'd be very important for, you know, my team to be able to win the Constructors, so. Have they got a V12? Well, we're using a V8 mod, yeah. Okay, let's get this program started. I'm sure there'll be a few corners which can be a little bit sketchy. Drop the AI. You know what? If we wanted to make it, you know, a championship winning season, that'd be the only way to do it, I think. Let's just hope we get a lot of development in the off-season. Fingers crossed. Need to stick to one driver, though? Yeah. Unless we do have a competitive car. If we do have a car that's, like, top 3 in the Constructors' Championship, then, or in the R&D, I should say, actually, then I do think that the AI will still score good points as well, so. Obviously, in theory, you know, Constructors' Championship should be more a priority than a Drivers' Championship, but especially for my team. In a driver career, I'd probably focus more on the driver side of things, obviously, but yeah, Constructors is the most important thing for a team. What up, Dylan? Am I excited for race week? Very. I like Singapore. Very good track. What you thinking, sugar? Really? That was a green through there? Stutters, man. Does the V8 add speed or just noise? It's just a sound mod. There's no performance adjustment with it. There's no differentiation to the performance. Second the speed trap so far. Oh, my days. Nothing I'm doing fixes these stutters. It's actually insane. Nothing. I've honestly tried... I've exhausted all my options at this point. I genuinely don't know what else is causing it. It's so annoying, though. I mean, in the qualifying in the race yesterday, it went away. But now it's back again in practice. I don't know. I don't know. Predictions for the race? For Singapore, you mean, sorry? Or this career? How is that a green? Am I too far to the left there or something? 15.5, new PB. And we're getting purples, but I want to try and get a full purple lap, really. In Singapore. Honestly, it's actually very difficult to call because McLaren have looked a little bit off the pace recently, and Red Bull looked much better in recent weeks as well, so it's going to be tough to call, actually. I do feel like the safe bet is obviously, you know, calling McLaren win, but yeah, Red Bull do seem to have picked up the pace a little bit recently. I don't think it'll be enough for Verstappen to be a world champion at this point, but I don't know what Hajar's doing, but Leclerc win, you reckon? No, I don't think so. I honestly don't think I see a Ferrari win for us this season. I think they had their golden opportunities and didn't take them. I don't know where they're going to do it next. Oh, Squad, not forget the backwards. No, he won't. He will not. Is that still not putting you off? It is quite a lot, actually, yes. I have to, like, sit a little bit further back so it doesn't get me in the eye. But, yes, it is quite distracting. That's the one downside to having a setup by the window is sometimes the sun will catch you. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, huh? Alright. I think we got a purple in that program, so I think we're good to head back into the pits. And move on to the next. Currently P1 the in the timing boards. But it's still very early in the session, 15 minutes in, so... I put the sound into F1, but it's not working. Do you know why? You probably didn't extract the folder. When you download it, you have to extract it because it's a zip file. You have to extract the folder, and then you can put it in. Oh, have a lock up. Okay, 1.1 seconds off that time. That wasn't a great lap. Okay, it's the pits we go. What was the tyre wear there? 6% on the rear tyres? That is quite a bit, actually, on the hard tyre, isn't it? After 4 laps, 6%. The fronts look okay, but those rears look a little bit... a little bit higher than I'd like. What up, noob? Where did I get the V8 mod from? Got it from overtake.gg. You can find it on there. If you go to my Twitch and do the command engine, you'll get a direct link to it if you can't find it. Right. Let's move on to the next program. What we've got left? Time management and race strategy, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Let's skip a little bit of time, then we'll go on to race strategy. How are we looking on pace so far? 8 tenths up on Villeneuve. Oh, there we go. It's starting to come down a little bit now. Probably just early in the session at the moment. There you go. Charles Leclerc goes top now. On the soft tyre, though, mind, so... Alright, we'll go to about the half an hour mark, then we'll head out onto the medium tyres. The car felt okay on the hard tyres, though, which is good. Right, let's go onto race strat. Get some medium tyre pace down. I'm a little worried about tyre wear, but hopefully not too bad. Do I ever use the other steering wheels next to me? These two are both Fanatec ones, so no. This one's a Mazda one. I'll use that when I do, like, I don't know, rallying or Euro Truck Sim, something like that. This one's compatible with this wheelbase, but these two aren't. So they're just for show, basically. I used to use them, but not anymore. Alright, we're tucking behind this race symbol. I would like a good bit of clear air, though, for our race pace laps to make sure we can get the best times possible. Most efficient times possible as well. We are down to P5 now in the leaderboards. But again, we did do our laps on hard tyres, so I'm not too alarmed just yet. Oh, really, noob? Is that an actual, like, national holiday, or is that just, like, a random day to remember sort of thing? What's my dream setup? The one I have right now. Maybe with the FSR2 instead of the FSR1, though. Something like eight provinces take part. Oh, interesting. Fair enough. First I've heard of it. And the R12? Yeah, maybe the R12 too. And maybe the, maybe this active sim pedal. So basically, I haven't got my dream set up. I would love those active pedals. Topping out at 213 down here. Second, the speed trap, though, is decent. EA might be getting bored out. They already have been. The same owners who own Newcastle United. The Saudi Public Investment Funds. We have no idea how it's going to affect any of the titles. But, yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted at this point. I think it's actually all but confirmed, actually, at this point. Oh, dead cool. We actually might get a little bit faster than straight here, because we'll get some slipstream on Hadjar. How do you get rev lights to work? You have to run the game through the Mozza pit house. Oh. Yeah, apparently from what I've seen, the takeover's basically already happened. There's just no like official announcement or anything like that yet. But apparently they have agreed a deal of like 55 billion or something like that. Which is a huge amount of money, $55 billion. Like I say, I have no idea how the titles are going to get affected. Hopefully it won't get affected. I believe the same CEO is staying in charge, though, right? I read that somewhere. I can't remember the name of the guy, but apparently it's the same CEO staying in charge. It's just being sold off to, like, privately instead now. What up, football? How do I do that? Well, you load up the Mozza Pit House app, and then you click F125, and then bing, bang, boom. It works. You might have to configure it, but it does it automatically, basically. Oh, bit of a rear lock. $15.3 puts us P2. Is the V8 a mod? Yep. Hopefully no more paid content. Oh, there will be. There will be. The Saudis put a lot of money into it to get more money out of it. They are money driven. Probably more than EA is. If anything, maybe expect more paid content. But I've got to make a profit somewhere. Exactly. That's what I mean. I did also read as well that EA are in like some sort of like... I can't remember exactly how much it was. Was it like 2 billion worth of debt or something too? Maybe more than that, actually. I know that EA do have themselves in deep, deep debt at the moment, so I'd assume the selling will probably, you know, remove all those debts as long as they choose to cover it. 15.5, nice lap. When did they add safety cars in the F1 game? Long, long time ago. I don't remember the year. Do you find a difference in car handling between the Fanatec and Mozza? I've not used a Fanatec direct drive, so honestly, kind of difficult for me to give a direct comparison. Actually, I have used direct drive, actually. I used the CSL DD, but that was very weak. It was very, very weak. It felt super soft. But I'm sure you would feel the difference for sure. 100%. All wheelbases are built slightly differently, so there'll be things that Mozza have that Fanatec don't. There'll be things that Fanatec have that Mozza don't either, so... Bruh. Expect Ronaldo on the cover of every FIFA. I was thinking Alexander Isak personally, but... Because I think they love Alexander Isak, don't they? How do I get the mod for the car sounds? Command engine. It'll give you a direct link to it. All right, last lap on these medium tires. How did it feel getting your first Creator Series win? I think my reaction on my latest TikTok video will sum it up perfectly. What's tires on? Let's have a look. Ooh, 9% of the rear tires. So that is about... It's about 2% wear per lap on the rear tires of the mediums. That's actually not too bad, is it? 2% wear per lap on the mediums? I think that's actually roughly the same as the hard tire.
Program
15.5 there as well. We'll do one more lap here just to be sure, but it's about 2% per lap, I think. What will is that the Moz FSR? I haven't fun and stuff, playing with friends, a friend's Mozza recently. Mozza felt so much better. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I had the Fanatec Club Sport V2.5, I think it was called. It was only a belt-driven wheelbase, but jumping from that to a Mozza direct drive was insane. Like, you really feel everything on the track so much. You feel every little bump. Anytime you run over the curb, you feel the wheel kicking around, essentially. It's, yeah, very, very realistic, I guess. We're gonna get PB here. I think we might, actually. Yep, 10th and a half, nice. 15.146, near PB, there we go. We are a second slower than Charles Leclerc at the moment, though. But he was on the soft tire, so I'll give him a bit of leeway. All right. Eunice coming in with a 43-month resub as well. Thank you much, Eunice, for the 43, my dude. I appreciate that. There is a Rebel behind me here. Oh, boy. Thankfully, that wasn't qualifying. Thank you much, Eunice, for the 43. I appreciate that, my dude. Ladies and gentlemen, let's lose spin chat. So welcome, Eunice. It's a Vince fan, but for the 43. Appreciate it, dudes. They catch you up on the series through YouTube. Thanks for 10 minutes. I appreciate you watching on YouTube, Lucas. Glad you used that as a source of catching up. It's funny to me how many people say this is a V10 engine mod. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they do kind of sound somewhat similar. Not identical. There is definitely a difference. I'd say their V8's definitely a bit gruntier. But it's understandable why people think it is a V10. I'm sure I'd make the mistake as well. Losing half a second the last sector, how? Probably because Charlotte closed the soft tire. I think if we put a soft tire, we'd find that maybe not half a second, but maybe like 3 or 4 tenths. We got P7 in the race in Texas yesterday. Those laps felt very good, though. Very consistent. Let's actually have a look at what the laps were on the medium tire there. 15.6, 15.3, 15.5, 15.4, 15.5, 15.1. That is a very good consistency, isn't it? Every single lap there in the 15s. I'd say on average, that's probably about a 15.4. But, yeah, I'm happy with that, actually. That's pretty solid. That's pretty damn solid. We'll compare it to the other medium tires at the end of the session, but that felt good. Big 500 for Noob. Big 500. Starting in the championships, we're currently 9th and 10th with our drivers. 4th in the constructors, I believe. Is it 4th? Maybe 5th, actually. Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren. They're all ahead of us in constructors, so. Dinner's on me, yes. Next time I'm in Canada, I expect it. How do you plan on paying, sir? I have these Vince points. Every Vince point is worth 0.0000001 cent. With such a large buyout of VA, the biggest thing I expect is layoffs, closing of smaller game studios, and possibly a headquarters move out of California, and who knows what else. Canada, sorry, not California. And who knows what else. I would expect definitely more operations to begin in, like, the Middle East, especially because it's being privately sold as well. I would expect some sort of... I don't think they'll move fully out of Canada. I do think their main base will be in Canada, but I definitely think they'll start expanding elsewhere and start setting up bases elsewhere, essentially outside of Canada as well. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. But like I said, I really hope it doesn't negatively affect the games. But who knows? Time will tell. Yeah, we are currently 4/10 slower than Charles Leclerc in the final sector. But if you compare us to every other medium tire, we're actually pretty much the same or faster than. Piastri is fairly similar. Norris fairly similar. We're faster than Tsunoda, faster than Villeneuve. I think we'll find that final sector. I think once we jump onto a soft tire, we should find a good chunk of time. So it is California? I thought EA's headquarters was Canada, no? Am I wrong in thinking that? I thought they were based in Canada. Unless it's only like one certain... Yeah, just a Vancouver office. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. I thought that was their main headquarters. To Vancouver, Canada? Okay. Yeah, I thought as such. Maybe they do have another operations facility in California as well. But, yeah. Good friend of mine retired from EA this year and cashed out all of his company stock. He bought a house of money and never needs to work again. Wow. Bro knew. Bro had insights into what was going on there. Right, I'm actually fairly happy with those laps. So let's skip towards the end of the session and let's see how everyone else fares up. But I think we're looking pretty good so far, chat. Fairly happy with those laps. Medium tire pace looking very similar to the guys around us, which is good, so. I'm local, I'll fight them in time to start my ninja training. Bro's going for black belts. Norris goes ahead of us as well. He's on the soft tire, though. Charlotte Leclerc's gone even faster, actually. 1.3 seconds of difference now. But I think we are going to be the fastest medium tire runner. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's very good. I feel like EA becoming private would be a good thing, though. There's definitely, like, a lot of back and forth on whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly, I could not tell you. I really don't.
Here, though. Join us again as the rest of
I do think, like, what I will say is that Saudi Arabia have been investing a lot in gaming in the last, like, 5 or 6 years. A lot of big esport events are held in Riyadh. You know, we see Valorant and stuff like that all being held in Riyadh. I think F1 esports actually was going to be held in Riyadh at some point as well. I think maybe it has done. So it has been something that's been coming for a while, but there seems of it. So they have invested a lot into it, but I worry, my worry is that they're investing into it to get more out of it, if that makes sense. I feel like they're trying to get it for their own pockets and not for the consumer. That would be my concern, but yeah. Oh, it definitely won't be just PIF, no. There'll be a lot of other stakeholders and things like that involved as well. I mean, for $55 billion, even for Saudi, that's still a good chunk of money. Right, that'll do it for FP1 here in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Leclerc on top so far. Norris in second. We finish up in P3. Only just had a Yuki Tsunoda, but yeah, the medium tires there looking very, very consistent for ourselves, which I'm happy with. Yeah, Tsunoda's medium tire lap times were getting better towards the end as well. 15.2. Lots of 15.2s there, actually. So that's even more consistent than we are from Tsunoda there. So yeah, I think our race pace is actually looking pretty decent. Fairly happy with that. Looks like we're up with the mid-top guys, which is good. So, all right, on to FP2. Part of the group buying EA is Trump's son-in-law, which will mean something. Oh, that'd be interesting to what happens then. Very interesting. Papa, thank you much for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in too. What's good, Dutchie? The house he bought was on a Vancouver island. Oh, yeah, he's balling.
Okay,
Bro is balling.
Radio check. Radio check.
Can't blame him, though. Can't blame him. Oh, we have a lot of soft tires here. Maybe I should have used a soft or two in FP1. Get a couple laps down. Is that a real? Oh, real F1 tire in the back? No, it's a go-kart tire. It's a go-kart tire with, like, the Pirelli stickers and stuff on it. Kind of clean, if you ask me. I like it. Right, let's go do a few soft laps then, shall we? We have got to do tire management, actually, so we'll bush that out real quick first. And then we'll get 3 soft tires to do a few quality laps, which is nice. They'll probably try to make better to bring in a better profit in the end. I hope so. Like I say, I hope they're buying for the consumer more than anything, rather than for their own pockets. But unfortunately, I do kind of doubt that a little bit. But let's get to 45 minutes. Let's go do time management.
Don't push the car
I think time management might be a little bit tricky around here, especially on the rear tires. What do I prefer, Mozza or Fanatec? Mozza. I've had my Mozza for just over 2 years now, and never had any issues with it. I love it. Is it more beneficial for viewers on TikTok Live or on Twitch stream? Twitch definitely is more useful for me. However, it's completely up to you, really. If you prefer watching on TikTok, then no problem, but Twitch is definitely the best way to support me as a content creator. I also do focus on chat more on Twitch than TikTok as well, so. It gets rooms what they want without appeasing shadows, but they can go both ways. It really can. It really, really can. Yeah, I'd be very curious to see what happens with the stocks and stuff like that on with the AA as well. Very, very curious. Let these guys behind go. Get a bit clear out. What do you think about the G29? Because it's the only affordable one I saw. The G29 is fine. It's a good starter wheelbase, but nothing more than that. It'll get you going though. It's a good way to get into sim racing. They're buying all the shares, won't chill anymore. Oh yeah, it's going private, isn't it? So yeah, I suppose that makes sense actually. I didn't really think about that. That was silly of me. Shares probably won't be a thing if it's a private company now. Right, tire wear is... we need to get 17.6. Let's see how the tire wear goes over the lap, shall we? Still second in the speed trap. I wonder who's first. We keep getting seconds. Yeah, no, it makes sense, Charles. Makes sense. That's on me. I don't know why I kind of forgot about that, but... $210 per stock, though. That's not bad, is it? G29 gates are a great pace, but there's a limit. Yeah, I mean... I don't know about a limit. I feel like the limit is kind of, like, very loose for a game like this. Because this game, obviously, is very, you know... It's very welcoming to controller players and things like that. I think for games like iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, then yeah, the G29 might have a bit of a limit on that. But for F1, I wouldn't really say it's too much of a limit, really. Okay, tire wear's in the green. That's not too shabby. It looks like in the S section is where we lose a lot of that tire wear, which is not too surprising. Nice bit of slipstream from Ocon. Oh, did they, Trolls? I guess they're going for the entire overhaul then. They wanted to control the entire thing. Which sounds about Saudi. Do you reckon I should go for the Mazda R3 or save up the extra $200 and go for the R5? I mean, the R3 is fine to start with. It's just going to feel quite weak. It's only 3.9 Newton meters, I believe, on the R3. So it's not going to be like a huge amount. I think the 5 has 5.9, so... If you can save the extra 200, I'd maybe do that. I think that'd definitely be a better option. But if you're sort of wanting to get into it more urgently, then the R3 is fine as well. Okay, we lost a lot of time with that time. That stayed quite low on that one. We're definitely not going to get purple on tire wear. Yeah, 6 and 5% the rear tires. I do feel the soft tires won't be too usable this weekend. Touch cheat there. Yeah, I think it is the S section, isn't it? It makes sense. The S section is very, very fast-paced. We'll try and lift a little, maybe. Even lifting a little didn't really help too much. Tried to reduce steering input too, but didn't make much of a difference, unfortunately. I mean, that was actually identical to the previous lap.
Right, that's the program.
It was our best lap there, though.
Some decent data, although far from optimal.
All right, we'll do one more lap on this tyre.
Running it again.
Ooh. Left out a bit late to get by. Nice done in the first chicane. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll really affect Battlefield 6 too much, really. Which, by the way, I'm very much looking forward to. I cannot wait for Battlefield 6. The thing is, I'm probably going to have to use this PC to play it because my other PC's on Windows 10. And if I want to play it on that PC, I have to reformat my SSD, which is a pain in the arse to do, so I probably won't do that. I'll probably just use this PC instead. Which has Windows 11, I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Battlefield's going to be a great game. I played the beta of it and really enjoyed it. 14 another time around. That's a nice lap. Cool. All right, let's head back into the garage. What engine do I use? We use a V8 mods. We're racing. We're in Mexico today. Just with how big the launch is going to be and how promising it is. Yeah, I mean, the hype around Battlefield 6 is immense so far. And like I said, I played the beta and it was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. When's the release for that again? Like the 13th, 14th, something like that? No, unfortunately, I can't actually get Windows 11 on my on that other PC, noob. I can't remember exactly why, but I think there's something that's like not compatible. It might... I don't know if it was the motherboard or something like that, but 10th October, next week, man. Next week. Did you see the video of them dunking on COD? I did not, but that sounds amazing. And rightly so as well. Call of Duty has become a waste of space, man. Absolute waste of space. Saying that, I did actually enjoy Black Ops 6, but Black Ops 7 looks tragic. It looks horrendous. Like I said, it's pitiful. It's honestly, I'm not going to touch that game. And they're going to charge, like, what, 60, 70 quid for that? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll pass on that one. COD has been dead since Black Ops 3 for me? Yeah. Same. Black Ops 3 was alright as well, actually. I enjoyed the zombies on that. But yeah, everything after that was just a misery, really, wasn't it? It ain't like the good old days. My favorite COD probably is Modern Warfare 2. I love Modern Warfare 2. Unbelievable game. The original Black Ops as well was fantastic. Black Ops 1. Tough to beat those games. Right, so what do we get? We got a green, right? Yeah, 3 out of 5. We'll take it. It's not exactly what we wanted, but 3 out of 5 is okay, I guess. Right. Let's skip a little bit of time, and we'll jump onto some more soft tires and do some quali laps. Those Fire Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, very colorful language. Oh yeah, everyone was very understanding, very passive, very civil on Modern Warfare 2, weren't they? Everyone communicated so well on there. No, yeah. If Modern Warfare 2 was released like that these days, bro, it'd be cancelled so quickly. It would get cancelled very, very quickly.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
They keep dragging on the same Black Ops and Modern Warfare formula because they can't figure out how to do anything else right. That's what I mean. Like, they looked at successful titles and tried to milk off them by, like, progressing the story based on them titles. And they just got the gameplay all wrong with them. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like I say, when Black Ops 6 came out, I think it was around this time last year when Black Ops 6 came out. It was actually, I enjoyed it. The initial launch was fun. I got to first prestige quite quickly. But then they just started doing all these like really wacky mechanics and really wacky skins. And I was like, nah, what are we doing, man? This isn't Call of Duty. That's crazy, noob. That's crazy. Thank you, Davids. As a kid, we have grown men through a tough time. Yep. That's why, honestly, being a content creator is so easy for me. I've been called plenty of names under the sun being a content creator. Bro, they don't beat what I got called when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, bro. The insults I got in Modern Warfare 2, nothing will compare against them.
We've only got 2 laps of
That
fuel
game
left.
made me thick-skinned as hell. They don't realize the simplicity is usually better gameplay. That's literally all it is, but let's be honest. A lot of their money comes from skins and shit now, right? That's the same as Fortnite. I guess Fortnite kind of makes sense in a way because obviously, you know, it's a free game, so they make their money off of, you know, their virtual currency, essentially. And I think a lot of games looked at Fortnite and used that as a way forwards. And while I do appreciate that Fortnite was like a big part of gaming history, I do also think it really negatively impacted games as well. So many developers became money hungry after seeing what Fortnite did by having battle passes, by having purchasable skins and things like that. How many games since Fortnite now do the battle pass system? Pretty much every single, even F1. Even F1 has the podium pass. My dad works at Xbox, you lose your account. Yeah, my uncle works at Microsoft. He'll get you banned easy. I'm 3 times faster. It's actually not as good as it could have been. 14.5 though puts P2. Is Charles Leclerc doing 14.3s on medium tires? Get out. Get out. Modern Warfare 2 is OG rage, mate. It really was. It really, really was. And it's history in F1. They give us helmets with tinted visors and sponsors. Hell yeah, baby. That's what we're looking for. Battlefield 6 is going to have one as well. Like I say, every game has it now. Ever since Fortnite introduced it, it like completely changed the way developers get their money now. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, let's head back into the pits. Let's jump onto a fresh soft tire again. So we've got 2 more to use, so... Just remaster F1 2020 on cosplay and we are so back. Oh, dude. F1 2020 was peak F1 days, man. I would love a game like 2020 all over again. We know the lineups Ralph spawn and just rain hell upon the enemy team. Yeah, bro, the amount of YouTube tutorials and like videos there were on that sort of thing was nuts. They got so many views back then. All comes back to the Skyrim horses, though. That was the catalyst for it all. Interesting. I don't know if I ever actually like played a lot of Skyrim, you know. Skyrim wasn't really like my kind of game. I'm not really like big into the fantasy world, so. Oh, microtransactions? Oh, okay, fair. Opinion on the new FY regulations next season. Difficult to really say until we actually see it on the track, really, and see, you know, the racing. But, you know, it's good that the cars are smaller. It's good that the cars are a little bit lighter. Is it going to be small enough? Difficult to say. Removing DRS, I think, it's quite a subjective opinion whether that's a good thing or not. I guess we'll find out next year whether it'll be useful or not. But, yeah, I mean, the only racing we really get these days is with DRS. So, yeah, we better hope that the new X and Y mode, or X and Z mode, I think it's called, actually. I can't remember exactly what it's called off the top of my head, but I better hope the new systems do actually provide good racing. Fingers crossed.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Wasn't that I believe in the DLC horse? Maybe. I still got on play it sometimes just to hear the Alonso's beautiful Renault again. Understandable. Very understandable. Yeah, nothing beats those noises, huh? That's kind of why I also use the V8 mod in this game as well. Just like, brings back the memories a little bit, you know? James Button. Mm-hmm. We have James Button and Nick Hulkenberg. Yeah, your mod is bringing it back for me? Hell yeah. It's the best part about owning a PC is being able to mods. Trying to stay ahead that Williams. Good stuff. All right, so we've done a 14.5 as our best lap so far in this session. Let's see if we can try and extend that gap a little bit. I was going to be a little bit cheeky and cut the corner there, but there's a couple cars further up too, so trying to keep myself in the clean air. All right, here we go. I can't wait for mum mode. Mum mode's going to be great. Oh, a little bit too much inside curb. Thank you, Yuki. Double purple. Well, that's more like it. That'll be 13.7. There we go. Not quite a purple final sector, but a 13.7 does put us on top. Lovely improvement. Very, very nice. That felt like a good lap, that one. Everything glued together very nicely. I think there's a little bit more time out there still, but overall, much nicer improvement. That 12k RPM topped out sounded so good. Yeah, man. The V8s and the V10s were unbelievable at max rev. Unbelievable. Instead, now you get the really boring V6s with a little bit of electrical sound. Get out of here, man. We don't want that. Give us the V8s and V10s back. MBS. We're waiting, man. Wait, you only have 768 points, dude. That's actually quite funny. I didn't clock that. Bro's been draining his account. All right, let's head back into the pits. And I think we've got one more tire to go, and then that'll be us done for practice. Fairly happy with that lap, though. That lap felt really good. It's getting a little bit cloudy out here. What's good, TK? Oh, okay, Craig. Look how nice you are. What a nice mod. Now take it back from him. Been like it. I appreciate it, TK. Hope you're good, mate. Okay. Thoughts on there being a fuel company skill gap next season? A what? A fuel company skill gap? What's my age? Guess. Guess my age. Most already know it, but guess. 24? I'll take it. Add 1. I'm 25. I'm sure Bugatti will be very happy to tell you all the secrets of W16. Very, very happy. David coming in with the raid as well. Thank you much, David, for the raid, my dude. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream there, buddy. Right, let's jump on to another soft tire. We'll skip that time a little bit. Appreciate the raid, dude. Welcome from David's stream as well. Hope you had a good one, mate. Appreciate the follow as well, buddy. Every team has their own fuel made by different companies. So, some teams could get an advantage because of fuel. Not gonna lie, I thought that was kind of already a thing. Get a little bit more. I thought that was already a thing, because obviously you have Petronas, you have Aramco, you have Shell. I thought that was already a thing, to be honest with you. What's my favorite track? Spa-Francorchamps. What's up, David? How's your stream, mate? Hope you had a good one. Audi has the fuel advantage, I believe. I honestly, I know very little of it, so... Like I said, I know a lot of teams do use different fuel providers, but I was under the assumption that there was already a bit of a gap in the fuel, but I think they'll regulate more than for next season. Interesting. That's honestly the first I've heard of that, so... Who's Audi's fuel provider for next year? Why do I like it so much? Spa? It's just like, it's a long, fluid track. It just feels so good to drive. And it's iconic. Usually get great races around there as well. I changed brakes by mistake in the pits, which ruined my race. Oh, Le Mans, I was going to say. Yeah, brake changes, they take a bit of time. That's also playing Le Mans Ultimate, man. I need to play that more. It looks like such a good game. I need to play it more. Audi's with BP? Interesting. Very interesting. What's up with your battery level? We're using a slightly older energy store. Once we go into qualifying, we'll use a fresher one. It'll be fine. All right, last lap of practice. Let's see if we can try and set a slightly better lap than the previous one. There is definitely a better time to find. We'll see if we can find it. Nice first few corners. Nice. This is good. This is a nice lap. Ooh, that was a little bit deep there, though. Oh, I've lost it all. Oh, right at the end. Still 2.5 tenths up, 3 tenths. That's not too bad. There's another tenth at least in that, though. Right at the end there, we just went a little bit too deep. 13-4, though. I'm happy with that. That extends our gap at the top even further. Ross, I think that follows, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm very keen to see what the fuel gap will be. That'll be interesting. We can recreate cars too. Who's going with Alanol? I like Rusty's personally. I don't think they're a fuel provider, really, but you know what? I'll take it anyway. Verstappen has more career wins than Ferrari have in the last 20 years. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. Ferrari have really struggled recently, man. It's nuts. They've really declined as a team. They still are arguably the most iconic team on the grid, but yeah, they're nowhere near as good as they once were. And the fact they're winless so far this season is very telling of that. Unless you count the sprint win, but That's clutching at straws a little bit. Technically, Ferrari are tied then because Max won in a Ferrari, but it's a GT3. A Ferrari's a Ferrari, right? Don't matter if it's an F1 car or a 296 GT3. Is a Mazda R5 bundle any good for game sim racing? Definitely. Definitely. What wheel comes with the R5 bundle? Is it the ES? Or the ESX or something like that? My boy Charles in the Ferrari and Ferrari in the mud, I'm afraid. Are you a Charles Leclerc fan, Papa? ESX wheel is default? Okay. I mean, the ESX wheel, I think... I can't remember if this is the ESX. I don't think this is the ESX, is it? I think this might be the... SW or something. Got a bit of cobweb on it. It's not been used that long. ESX wheel is actually good, though. I like it. It's not this one, is it? This is... I think this is the C... I think it's a CSW, maybe, or something like that. It's very big, though, I'll be honest. It's bigger than most, like, actual car wheels. It's, look at it compared to the size of my face, bro. That's a CS something? Yeah, I think it's a CSW. It's huge, though. It's a really, really big rim. Right. I think then, Chad, that should be everything done on the soft tires there. 4 on 5%. Yeah, we've done all the soft tires. What was our time at the end? I'm not going to find out until once we clear the screen. I'll be sad if he ends up leaving them and going somewhere else like I've been seeing. Yeah, I've been seeing that apparently he's been talking to like Mercedes and Aston Martin, McLaren and things like that. Which is understandable, let's be honest at this point. You know, he's 27, 28 years old now, so he is probably questioning his future a little bit at this point. And like I say, rightly so, I think. Rightly so. Okay, we do finish up FP2. 7 tenths up on Oscar Piastri at the end there. Charles Leclerc in third on a 14 points in the medium tires as well. Villeneuve, Tsunoda, Verstappen in that top 6. Jensen in P7. Okay, Jensen, I see you. Gasly, Ocon, and Antonelli on that top 10 as well. I like what Jensen's doing. That's not too bad. He is still, like, you know, just under 2 seconds away from us, but that is not too shabby in the slightest. Awesome. Right, I'm happy with that, chat. Looks like our quali pace is looking pretty good. Hopefully, our race pace was looking okay as well. So, fingers crossed we can keep it like that. All right. That is practice done, ladies and gentlemen. Who would you say your favorite driver is from this season? Do you reckon Tsunoda will be driving for Red Bull next season? I mean, my favorite driver generally is Verstappen, so Verstappen. Do I reckon Tsunoda will be driving for Red Bull next season? It depends how the rest of the season goes. If he keeps up what he did in Baku, then yes. If not, then probably not. I mean, it's obvious that Red Bull are promoting Lindblad to Racing Bull. So essentially, Lawson, Hadjar, and Tsunoda are all fighting for what seat they're going to be in next year. Well, I mean, one of them is probably going to miss out. I think most likely, at this stage, most likely Lawson gets dropped, right? You'd imagine. And then Tsunoda will go down to Racing Bull and then Hadjar to Red Bull. That seems like right now the most likely scenario. But, yeah, they cannot drop Hadjar. No way. They definitely don't drop Hadjar. I think right now, most likely, he goes to Red Bull, Tsunoda goes to Racing Bull alongside Lindblad, and then Lawson gets dropped or he goes somewhere else. Yuki might get dropped because of the swap from Honda to Ford, I feel like. I see that as well. And obviously, Honda are moving to Aston Martin as well, aren't they? But I don't think they're going to change up their lineup next year. I think Alonso and Stroll will still be their lineup this time next season. So maybe 2027 sort of goes Aston? Maybe. Who goes Ferrari when Lewis retires? Probably Ollie Behrman, most likely. I know they like Bogdanovic as well, don't they, in F2, but he probably needs a bit more experience in F1 first. I see Lawson getting a reserve role, and if a seat opens up, he takes it. Yeah, I think that's most likely scenario too. I give Lawson his credit on the recent race, holding up Tsunoda and Hamilton and Norris. Yeah, Lawson hasn't been bad. It just feels like that's most likely what Red Bull will do. Lawson was pretty tragic at the start of the season, let's be honest. He was really struggling the Red Bull, didn't really get going either in the Racing Bull, but has started to pick up a bit more recently, so yeah, we'll see. I think the next, how many races we've got left now? 7 races in the season? The next 6, 7 races are going to be vital, really, really vital for each of those 3 drivers. Maybe not so much Hadjar, but For Sonoda and Lawson, definitely very important. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, time to get ourselves ready for qualifying here in Mexico. So, no sprint race here in Mexico. We have got a good few sprint races coming up. Obviously, we had one yesterday in Texas. We've got another one on Thursday when we go to Brazil. And we'll have one next week in Qatar as well. So, a couple of sprint races, sprint weekends coming up. And hopefully, they won't cause too much of a fuss for us. But either way, nothing to focus on with the sprint race today. So, let's get our car set up and ready to go for qualifying here in Mexico. Did they officially announce our job for Reborn next year? No. No, not yet. There's no confirmation on the scene next year yet. And one there. And I think that should be everything locked in place. Gibbons can stay at number 15 as well. That's good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are basically good to go for qualifying here in Mexico. You know what? I feel like we can actually up the AI a little bit in QUALI here. Because I do feel like we were quite fast in practice there. So I think 105 is probably okay for the race pace. But I think for qualifying, we'll go about 107, I think. Let's give that a go. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the music in the game on. Like so. And let's get underway for qualifying here in Mexico. Let's see what we can do here in Q1, 2, and ideally Q3 as well. Thank you, Papa. Yeah, honestly, I was bricking myself. I did make a few overtakes in that race exactly like that, actually. It's very tricky to go around the outside at turn 1 and 2 in reverse sandport, because if you go on that outside curb, it's GG. So you got to be very careful. But we made it work. Yeah, it was really good. Welcome back, Alfonso. If Alonso retires next year, how's Aston Martin in 27 going to look like? With their driver lineup?
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
I mean, most likely Sonoda, I think. I think Sonoda going to Honda is definitely like a way in for him. Will it be Lance Stroll still then? I think Alonso most likely is going to retire by then. Will they have a lot of money for Verstappen, maybe? Who knows? It's quite difficult to call, actually. Right. 3.3 laps of fuel should be perfect. Let's skip a tiny bit of time just to get a bit of grip on the track. And then we'll head out for our first lap. What would you recommend for F1 sim racing? Depends how much money you're willing to spend. All right, let's get out on track. Ideally, we one stint Q1, but prediction is up on the Twitch right now as well, ladies and gentlemen. Do we qualify in the top 5 here in Mexico? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Obviously, that matters more for the end of Q3, I guess, with the wording on that. But oh, we got plenty of clear out here. Good stuff. Plenty of clear out. Why didn't Rosberg ever come back? Bro wanted that championship and then dipped. That's all he wanted. He wanted the world championship. He got one, and then he quit. I respect it, I can't lie. 14-7 for Jensen there. I think we did 13-something in practice, right? You have a 1K budget willing to spend more? You can get yourself a pretty good Moza bundle. Maybe maybe an R9 or something like that. You can maybe get yourself a good Fanatec too. Rosberg was aura farming. He really was. We didn't realize it at the time, but bro was aura farming. Is this where I quit Creator Series now? I got my 1 win. Now I quit. Is that aura farming if I do that? Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap of Q1 being served right up. Let's see what we can put down here. Hopefully we'll have some good straight line speed down towards turn 1. Looks like we're maxing out about 214. Sounds about right. Do you think Grosjean will return? No. Purple set to 1. Don't hold me up, Ollie, please. Please don't hold me up. There's a nice little apex there. Thankfully, starting us lap, we should be okay. Might get a bit of dirty air through here, but shouldn't be too bad. Keep it tight out the final corner. And that'll be a 13.8 to put us into P3. Villeneuve on top 13.1 so far, so not a second. We're ahead of Russell and Hamilton. But I think we're like, what, 5-6 tenths down on Villeneuve there? Don't know if I'm fully convinced by that lap. Not sure if I'm fully convinced by it. Would you recommend studying for maths or watching F1 streams? I think option 2 is better. You should study for your maths and then just have me as background noise or something. That's my recommendation. Spent all my FIFA points and got no one, thinking I don't play on my team. That sounds like FIFA. TikTok times the same from yesterday? Are you kidding me? Is it actually? Is my app broken or something? Got a black message to go, mate. Just imagine it says, like, North American Grand Prix or something instead. Did I manage to fix the audio? Honestly, I have no... I don't know. We were getting stutters in practice, but now we're in qualifying, I'm getting nothing, so... I don't know, man. I have no idea what's causing it. Yeah, pace looking alright so far. We're currently sitting P3, but it is Q1, so long way to go still. But I think Q1 should be okay. Should be alright for Q2. Does it go away once the PC's warmed up? I generally don't know, man. I really don't know. I wish I had an answer for it. Like I say, I get no stutters until I go live. Like, I can have all my softwares open in the background, and they're fine. But the moment I press start stream, like, that's when the stutters begin. I generally do not have an answer for it. It makes no sense. That's why I think it's something to do with OBS. But I don't know. I don't know. Right, let me... Oh, you're right. It does say 100% America still. For, of Mexico. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long to change. Switch to LMU or iRacing then. Better games anyway. What up, Pat? How's it going, mate? Right. How are we looking then? So, we are down to P5 now. 1.7 seconds away from Charles Leclerc. Are you kidding me? If it was OBS, only we would hear it. Well, I think there's some sort of conflict going on between my PC and OBS. There's no issues until I press go live. So, there's definitely some sort of, like, communications device issue between my PC and OBS. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, 1.7 seconds between Charles Leclerc. That's a huge gap. We are not getting anywhere close to that. 12.0 is pretty nuts. He's 8 tenths faster than middle sector. Wow. I mean, actually, that middle sector was quite poor from us, wasn't it? First sector's good. Final sector's probably could be a bit better as well. But the middle sector is where a lot of our time is. Interesting. 1 second to P2. 7 tenths to P2. Oh, sorry, you mean Charles Leclerc's 1 second ahead to P2. Yeah, that's insane from Charles. That's insane. Well, I think that should be enough to get us through to Q2 at least. Jensen's done a 14.7. 9 tenths behind us so far. Our gap to P17 is 15.3 seconds. No, what am I talking about? Ollie Bitman's at a 15.3. 3.2 second gap to Charles Leclerc, which means we're 1.5 seconds up. That's okay, I think. I think that should be enough for a Q2 there. 1.5 seconds should be more than enough. I don't know exactly if Jensen's safe. He might have to go for another lap, but yeah. I mean, P9 right now is still decent for Jensen, so hopefully we can try and find a bit more time. Right, let's skip on the time a little bit to the end of Q2. Q1, sorry. Where is Jensen? P9 down are all doing another lap. So, yeah, we are definitely good. AI level 107 right now. 107. Lewis and Max's teammates already just clocked that. Just started sim racing. Any recommendations on taking turns better? Smooth is fast, fast is smooth. You gotta be very smooth with your turns. The smoother you can be, the faster you'll find. The faster you will get. All right, come on, JB. Let's get a good lap done, buddy. We aren't going to watch the entire lap pick. It's only got 1 minute 10 left in the session, but let's see if Jensen Button can find himself into Q2. He probably is wasting another set of softs, so... $27.5 in the first sector. Is that better or worse? Always 2/10 up. Nice. It's much better, in fact. I wonder if it's getting a little bit of slipstream from the car ahead here. It's a nice first set for JB. It's a shame we can't watch the entire lap, but... lifts through the middle sector. Interesting. Another 27.5. That was almost an identical first and middle sector. 1,000th apart. That's actually kind of funny. 212 mile an hour on the speed trap. It's a couple mile an hour slower than us. Down towards turn 1. And around the final corner it goes. Let's see. Does JB make it through to Q2? He does indeed. PA for Jensen Button. That is very impressive. Only 2 tenths behind us, actually. That is not good at all from James Button. Not good. Not bad at all. So, Charles Leclerc does finish up on top by an entire second to Jacques Villeneuve. Charles Leclerc is a demon in that Red Bull. He's already won the championship, but he's not stopping there. He's trying to go even further, and he does go a second higher than Jacques Villeneuve at the end of Q1. Yuki Tsunoda finishes P3, so Villeneuve is in a Red Bull sandwich. Piastri in P4, ourselves in P5 with Nico Hulkenberg, Russell and Hamilton directly below us, and then Jensen Button in PA. I wonder if we could try and get a Q3 here. It looks like he's got some good pace, so fingers crossed we could see JB scoring some points today. That'd be amazing. Verstappen and Lawson 9th and 10th. Gasly, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Doohan and Stroll all through to Q2. Leaving us in Q1, Kimi Antonelli. Not a great lap from Kimi there. He is out in Q1. Ollie Behrman in P18. Hadjar and Colapinto follow along. And then Bortoleto and Pepe Marti. They are always knocked out in Q1 and then knocked out once again here. They are 6 tenths behind Colapinto. Those Saubers are just pretty damn tragic in this career, so... All right, on to Q2 we go. Good Q1. P5 and P8 for Brawn. That is very decent. Very, very decent.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Let's move on to Q2 then. It's not going to rain, is it? $27 and 34%? That sounds like rain. Then goes to 40% at the start of Q3. That usually is enough for rain, isn't it? Typically, when the precipitation gets to like 25 to 30%, that's where you start seeing the first drops. And we're getting up to 40%. Interesting. Do we... I mean, it is very grey out here, isn't it? Do we want to use a fresh soft tyre, chat? Or should we use an old soft tyre? I think we have got enough time before that rain might arrive to do 2 laps. Do we want to use a fresh or an old? It's a 10.5 difference. I'm going to risk with the old tyre. I'm going to risk it.
Right, the car's ready.
Go old time weather report? Yeah. If it's coming in soon, maybe we'll pit and put a fresh one on, maybe. Unless we're confident we can do enough on this old tyre. Which, to be honest, I kind of am, but... Yeah, let's see. That's interesting. That might be a bit of a curveball on qualifying here. It does look very grey. I can't do it yet. Weather report.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Do I box or do I commit? Do I box or do I commit to this old softs? That weather is very awkward. Box for a fresh set of softs, you reckon? If you're confident, send it. I am pretty confident, yeah. I do feel confident we can get a lap in. A good lap in. But I really have to lock in for this lap, though. For the content and the thrill. 7% of those rear tires, they are going to spin up a little bit. Okay. I think we're going to try and send it, chat. I'm going to risk it and try and save ourselves an extra set of softs. Because if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. All right, here we go. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? 14-0 for Albon. That's a little bit on the brakes there.
And that's P13. P13.
Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, P4 13.5. Is that enough? We're behind Norris. We're behind Verstappen. We're ahead of Stroll and Piastri. And I think Albon was behind us as well. I think he did a 14-0, didn't he? So the way for this Alpine. I think Gasly was behind us as well, actually. So we might be okay. I don't know. That's a really awkward one, actually. Really, really awkward, but hopefully that was enough to get us through to Q3. Let's find out what that rain is. Weather report.
Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful.
Any moment now then, basically.
Best tyre for now.
Any moment now that rain's going to hit. Let's pray that that soft tyre was enough. Or that lap tyre, that lap time on that old soft tyre was enough, really. I felt confident. We're still P4 at the moment. Like I said, I'm not too sure who's on a lap and who isn't, so the early laps are kind of important at the moment, but I do see a lot of cars cross the line, but not really a lot of movement.
Okay, we don't think we're far
Yuki
away from
P5.
rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Sonoda goes P5. Rain is very close, apparently. We'll probably start seeing the first drops in a moment or two. Let's head back into the pits. I think Charles Leclerc's on his lap right now as well, so we'll see where he puts his Red Bull. Probably about a second and a half clear at the top, but let's see. There's a Mercedes going around the final corner as well. And Villeneuve goes P3. Where does Charles Leclerc go? Ahead of us, Charles Leclerc. I don't think went fast. I think he went second or third. And that does drop us down to P6. But I think everyone's done their lap now. I think everyone's done their lap. We'll see. Bizarro, I think the front switch may appreciate as well, it's. Welcome in as well. Okay, let's go into the timing screen here. I think I see a couple cars out on track, but Hamilton's just crossed the line. Hamilton goes P15. Oh, my. Ocon goes P14. Jack Doohan goes P16. I think Lewis Hamilton's out, chat. There's no way Lewis Hamilton improves there, surely. It's not raining already, is it? No. It's just a very bad lap for Lewis Hamilton. I think that means he's knocked out. I think number 44 is knocked out. Our first sector was fantastic, 27-0. Middle sector, 27-4. Could probably find a little bit more still there. And final sector, we did make a few mistakes in that final sector, but I think we've done enough here, haven't we? I think we've done enough. Where's Jensen? Ah, Jensen did P13. Damn. I think that's how Q2 might finish up, chat, because that rain is inbounds. We're keeping on Lewis's onboard. We might see it. Get this man a retirement home, right? I'm not seeing the drops yet. Oh. Okay, no, I am seeing the drops. It is raining. The rain has arrived. It's very, very light, but the rain has arrived. Yep, I think Lewis is done. I think he's done. I think he's out. I think he's out. Okay, everyone's back in the pits now. Let's skip on the time a couple minutes. Let's see where we're at. Let's get an idea of what that rain's looking like as well. It's stronger, isn't it? The rain's a little bit heavier. I don't think it's enough for inters, though. Yeah, it's not enough for inters yet. Maybe someone might try and get on the soft tires. I mean, the sooner the better, really, but it is AI at the end of the day. Let's give a bit more time. Down to the last couple minutes. No one's going out, are they? That rain's only getting heavier, too. That rain is only getting heavier. And no one is going out, chat. That means that will be Q2 over and done with. And Lewis Hamilton will be knocked out in P15. A big, big miss for Lewis Hamilton this time around. He will not make it through to Q3. He will start provisionally in P15. Not good at all for the 7-time world champion. He's joined by Jack Doohan in P16. Esteban Ocon in P14. Jensen Button will start in P13 for this one. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it through to Q3 as Q1 looked great, but unfortunately couldn't find the timing in Q2. Liam Lawson, Alex Albon both knocked out in 12th and 11th as well. Pierre Gasly does make it through to 10th place, but right now, George Russell takes the lead, 12.7 for his lap time. Lando Norris right behind him on a 12.8. Charles Leclerc in third. Villeneuve and Verstappen in that top 5. Silver's in P6. Tsunoda, Stroll, and Piastri right behind us as well. So very interesting that Hamilton wasn't able to do enough there. And yeah, P15 is where he'll provisionally start this race. But P6 for ourselves, chat. It's not bad at all for Q2. We save ourselves a couple of stops as well, which could be very useful in this Grand Prix. So on to Q3 we go. Let's have a look at weather conditions, shall we? Let's see if it's be enough for Ints or not. I mean...
okay, I hope you brought something good to read today. There's an issue with the fuel system. We don't think it's anything terminal.
4-minute repair.
Take some time to investigate and repair, I'm afraid.
4-minute repair. That rain does look a lot heavier now, doesn't it? That rain does look a lot heavier. It should dry up though, right? It's gonna be greasy. It looks like it's gonna be greasy then in the session. Damn. We got to sit in the pits for 3 minutes though. This is actually gonna be quite painful. We're missing out some key time here. Basically a quarter of the session we're missing out on from this, actually no, a third of the session we're missing out on from this fuel issue. Damn. One shot, one opportunity, yeah. I mean, what we'll do is we'll put a bit of fuel in the car and we'll do a couple laps, but... yeah, what's the times right now? 21.7 for Charles Leclerc. I'm guessing DRS isn't activated. All right, let's go put a time on the boards. I don't know, this session's going to be really difficult. Really, really difficult. Hello, Palich. Yeah, it looks greasy out here. Let's get a weather report the moment we get out there as well. Weather report.
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
5 minutes till it dries? $5 minutes till it dries. Is that going to be enough for a dry tyre? We've got 7 minutes to go in this session. I think it might still be inters at the end. I think it might be slightly too greasy. This is getting super spicy? Yeah. This is going to be a very interesting end to qualifying here. Anything could happen. The track feels very slippery as well. I've got to be a little bit cautious on our lap. As expected, no DRS. All right. I think this might be just actually a 1 lap rather than us doing 2 laps. We are a little bit tighter on time than I thought we would be. So this will be a 1 and done lap, basically. So we have overfueled a touch, but hopefully it won't cause too much of an issue. All right, here we go. This is going to be a pretty tricky lap. Let's see what we can put down. Oh, that section is very difficult. No purple sectors. Around the last couple corners we go. Gotta be careful on throttle on this final one as well. Down to the line we go. How's it gonna be as we complete our first lap? P8. Only 8th place at the end of our first lap there. 4.5 minutes to go. Weather report.
We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. The dry line's going to come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Okay, not sure.
Do we...
All meters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Do we risk a dry tyre at the end here? Do we risk it? Next couple laps is going to stop, apparently, but we've only got 4 minutes remaining. Go big or go home, you reckon? I wonder what everyone else is going to do.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon.
Full send softs, yeah. Yeah, this rain is about to stop. I think we've got to try and leave it as late as possible, right? Leave it as late as possible to try and get the most track grip possible. DRS enabled. DRS enabled, but it's still raining. I'm very curious what the AI is going to do here. I'm very, very curious what they're going to do. I have a feeling they might stay on inters. And if they do, that'd be a big opportunity. This is like Q8 race weather. It really is. That Bahrain weather, by the way, was horrible. Oh, wait, they're going by. They're on inters. They are on inters. Oh. Oh, he's on softs. He's on softs. He's on softs. There's a mix going on. Some of them are on softs. Okay, some of them are on inters.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Why are we radio checking? Okay, let's try and leave this as late as possible, chat. We're going to go on about the 2-minute mark. We need to try and get the driest track possible. We need the driest track possible for our lap here. Winter, thank you for the Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in. It's saying it's not suitable for softs, but not gonna lie, I disagree. I disagree. I think it's going to be perfect for softs by the time we start our lap. Make sure no traffic. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm going now, just to get ahead of them. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting end to qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. The rain has stopped, but some drivers are still on intermediate tires. It's still kind of greasy out here, but DRS is enabled. We'll get a bit of a feel for it when we're on the outlap here, but this lap at the end could make all the difference. Oh, it's still very greasy. I can feel the car sliding. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh my god, the guys on inters are pitting. The guys on intermediates are pitting. Massive opportunity here, chat. Massive opportunity. The 4 that were on intermediates are heading into the pits. I'm just going to try and delay a little bit here. We've still got a minute to get to the line, so I'm going to try and delay as much as possible to try and get the best grip that we can. Every second matters. Is this our Magnussen Brazil moment? It might well be. We have taken 1 pole position before. That was in Monaco. Could we try and find another? Here we go. Out the final corner. Let's do this, chat. DRS is enabled, as we know. Come on. Keeping on what they do as well. Yeah, it's still greasy. It's still kind of greasy out here. 16-1. Don't lag. How is it? How is it? Come on! Come on! No, it's not going to be pole position! Where's it going to be? Oh, it's P4! I tell you what though, chat, P4 is not too shabby. A 16.9, was it? 16.8? I didn't quite see exactly what the lap time was, but P4 is where we'll line up. We don't quite get pole position. It's a 17-0. Ah. Maybe if we take it to the last second. Oh, man. Charles Leclerc, ladies and gentlemen, is on pole position. Shock horror here in Mexico. Yuki Tsunoda alongside him will line up alongside Lando Norris in P4. He's in P3. Piastri in P5. And Jacques Villeneuve in P6. So we do find some time over the other soft tire guys. But, yeah, not all of them. Not all of them. George Russell, Verstappen line up in 7th and 8th, and then Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly in 9th and 10th. Those guys at the bottom there all went out initially on an intermediate tyre, then boxed, so they didn't get another lap in. But either way, that's the lineup for today's race here in Mexico. P4, ladies and gentlemen, is where we'll start here in Mexico. We will take it. Did we start in P4 in Texas as well? Is that back-to-back P4s? The new Call of Duty looks really good. You're on your run on that one. I think it looks terrible. Is this career mode? Yes. This is career mode. All right, ladies and gentlemen. There it is then. That is qualifying done and dusted here in Mexico. And at P4 is where we line up. Unless there's penalties to one of the guys in front of them, in front of us, then I think P4 is most likely where we're going to start. But yeah, either way, fairly happy with that. We're hoping to try and get on that front row by going late in qualifying there, but unfortunately couldn't quite get enough on the in the grip to do so. But either way, P4 is very decent for this Grand Prix, and hopefully we can try and score some good points from here as well. A reminder of how the Drivers' Championship and Constructors' Championship is shaping up heading into this Grand Prix too. So we currently have Jensen Button sitting in P9 and Nico Hulkenberg in at P10. 64 points for Hulk and 80 for Jensen Button. 16 points separating them. We're racing against Hulkenberg today. There's a big chance we could get Hulkenberg up the championship a little bit here. Maybe ahead of his teammate, depending on where we finish in this Grand Prix. So I don't think we'll get our top 2, but on the off chance we do, it would put us ahead of JB. In the Constructors' Championship, you can see we're currently sitting in P5 there. 144 points to our name. We're at 100 points up now on Williams in P6. Very far down the top 4, so I don't think we're really challenging too much in the Constructors' Championship. But each race will hopefully bring us some good fun racing, and that's all we look for at the moment. And yeah, hopefully we can do just that for today. We'll drop the AI a couple clicks there as well, and I think we are basically good to go for the race. I have seen the gameplay, and it looks horrendous. I really don't like it. It's not going to be better than Black Ops 6, that's for sure. I think Black Ops 6 was okay. I don't think it was a great game. Don't think it was a bad game. But it's definitely not going to be better than Black Ops 6. My money's safe, I think. I haven't been bought yet. Salah benched. Wow. Slot does have balls. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, then, it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for the Mexican Grand Prix. We have 71 laps of racing action to get through here. Lots of laps here in Mexico, but of course, it is a bit of a shorter track. So, yeah, hopefully we can try and get a good race under our belt and, of course, score some good points in the championship as well. While the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys have got my drink or a snack, now's the chance to do so, and then we'll return in a few moments' time, ready for 71 laps of racing action here in Mexico City.
Back in the 60s, Mexico City would host the season-ending race, a party of motor racing. Well, we might not host the finale now, but Mexico hosts a party nonetheless. So welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexico City Grand Prix. We're a long way above sea level here in Mexico today, which could pose some cooling issues for the cars as they make their way around this 2.6-mile lap. 17 corners with top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and watch out for potential overtaking into turns 1 and 4. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hulkenberg, Oscar Piastri, and Villeneuve, Russell, Verstappen, Stroll, and Alex Albon, Lawson, Button, Esteban Ocon, and Hamilton, Doohan, Antonelli, Ollie Behrman, and Franco Colapinto, Gasly, Bortoletto, Pepe Marti, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. So here we are, 2.2 kilometres up in the air, which I know is an unusual feeling for you, Mr. Davidson, but for the drivers, it's even worse.
It is.
Someone has got a penalty. I saw Hamilton's P14 now, so we're still P4 though.
When you're walking up the stairs to the commentary box, I've seen it firsthand, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. But this circuit, the problem with the altitude is it takes away your downforce. Do you have to go slower around the corners because you've got less downforce, even though you've got Monaco wing packages on your car? That's the challenge of this incredibly unique circuit.
Alrighty. It was Gasly, was it? Okay, fair.
Radio check. Radio
Yeah, it doesn't affect us too much, that one.
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
Thanks for the compliment, Mark. Bro called me hot. I've got you on my phone while I cook tea and got you on my room too. You love said dedication. Appreciate it, Rob. Thank you, mate. Lost my points yesterday. Bet yes on you finishing top 5. Well, the game had other ideas, unfortunately. Hopefully today, though, we can get a top 5. We start P4 again, so. Right, Smek, how's it going, mate? It's hot when not in the cock, exactly. Right, let's have a look at the strategy, shall we? That 3-stop looks horrendous. I'm not doing that, I don't think. Let's drop the fuel a touch here as well. Probably don't need that much fuel on board. Okay. Medium, hard. Looks like the most likely strategy, I think, or something along the lines. Bro's OOC farming. What's the AI difficulty? In quality, we used 107. We're using 105 in the race. The AI's race pace is always so much stronger than their race pace. It's very annoying. Sorry, their race pace is always stronger than their quality pace, I should say. Let's have a look at medium, hard, medium. Let's see if there's any difference in that. I don't imagine there would be, but... we'll probably go... something like this, I think. Yeah. 22, 27, 22. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same on the projected race time. Pretty much exactly the same. I think I'm happy with that strategy. Medium, hard, medium. That should work out pretty nicely. What tires is everyone else starting on? We actually have a little bit of a mix-up here. Charles Leclerc starting on softs. Tsunoda and Norris on mediums. Piastri hards. Villeneuve, Russell, Verstappen mediums. Okay, we actually have a bit of a mix here, don't we? Maybe we could start on hards. There is a good few using hard tires. Should we try a hard tire, chat? Should we try a hard? I assume if you're starting on soft tires, you're probably 3-stopping, but I don't know, maybe not. The AI are a bit weird sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want to use a soft tire. Although we have a couple of soft tires spare, I don't think I want to use them. I think we have 2 soft tires spare, actually. Just out of curiosity, can we do... something like this? Just out of pure curiosity. That's not a million miles slower. I don't think it will cook, unfortunately, but it was worth a look. It was worth a look. Okay, yeah, I think medium, hard, medium then. Mediums get that turn 1 and lead the race. I mean, to be fair, being on the second row is usually the best thing here in Mexico, isn't it? P3 and P4 is actually the front row because the slipstream you get down towards turn 1, so... Driver 2, stop, go 3 if needed. Yeah, my concern is the rear tires. We saw it in practice. The rear tires do come up a little bit more than the rest, so that's kind of my uncertainty right now. But I think we probably should still be okay, I think. We should still be fine. All right, we'll set up for a 2-stop then. We'll go medium, hard, medium. See, I don't think you can really do a 3-stop out of that strategy anyway, so... Unless we feel like the soft tires will be strong at the end, but... so yeah, we'll go medium, hard, medium then. That's fine. Right. What do we do for our prediction then, chat? I'm not going to adjust the wings. The wings should be fine, I think. Do we try and go for another top 5? We failed the top 5 yesterday. Should we try and go for it again? We could try and go a little bit higher and aim for a top 3, but I feel like that's going to be pushing it a little bit. Jensen starts P12 as well. He's got 1 extra place. Run it back, you reckon? Top 5, yeah? Top 5 works? All right. Let's run it back then. Let's run it back. Will we get a top 5 here in Mexico? Let's do that for our prediction. I think you might be the only mod here, K-Cray, so you might have to do both the prediction and the announcement. Redemption arc, exactly. Exactly. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado then, I think it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for the Mexican Grand Prix here in, of course, the Mexico City. So, P4 is where we start for today. We qualified P5 yesterday. We did start P4, so back-to-back P4s for ourselves in the last 2 races. But last time, obviously, we did fall backwards and finish P7. We don't want the same thing happening this time. We want to go forwards this time, if anything, or at least try and keep in the same position. But as per the prediction, we are going to try and at least go for a top 5 in this Grand Prix and achieve what we couldn't do in yesterday's stream where we finished P7. So top 5 will be the goal for today, and this is how we are planning on doing it. We're going to start on the medium tires for 22 laps, head over to the hards for 27, and then back to mediums again for 22. I'm sure we'll probably adjust the lap count a little bit on those tires, but a medium, hard, medium is the strategy we are looking at for today, and hopefully it'll deliver us a good result and some good points in the championship as well. But P4, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start. Like I say, exactly the same as yesterday. But this time, we're going to try and hopefully aim to get inside that top 5 like we failed with yesterday as well. I'm sure it's going to be a long race. There'll be plenty of battles. But hopefully this strategy will get us into that top 5 at the bare minimum. Ideally, a podium would be lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, today's prediction will be, can we get a top 5 in this race? Make sure to get predictions up in the chat in a moment's time. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 71 laps of racing action here in Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the Twitch right now. Will we score a top 5 here in Mexico with Nico Hulkenberg? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, where do you think we will finish in the Mexican Grand Prix? Will we get a podium? Will we hold the top 5? Or will we have a moment and maybe even get off the race? Let me know in the chat right now where you think we will finish this race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mexican Grand Prix, the 4th to last round of the season. We only have 3 more rounds to go after this one, so we are right at the back of the season now. And we do line up P4 here in Mexico City as well, and hopefully we can score some good points from here too. MGS, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Read from yesterday's bet again today. I don't think you can, actually, unfortunately. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Mexico. And the first lap of 71 is underway. That's not too bad off the line. A little bit of wheel spin as we enter the second phase. Oscar Piastri gets a good run off the line on that hard tire. We've got the same Shimano all the way down towards turn 1. Is there going to be the chaos and carnage as we head towards the opening corner? We go 3 wide with Russell and Piastri to our left-hand side. We've got to give a lot of room here. We make lots of wheel-to-wheel contact through turn 2, but we do retain P4, and Oscar Piastri, who was attacking us at turn 1, actually drops down to P6 as well. So a great start initially for the Aussie, but it has dropped back for him, unfortunately. But we do maintain P4 for ourselves, and we're 3 wide at one point with the Mercedes and that McLaren. But we are sticking it close right now to Yuki Tsunoda. Let's try and stay as close as we can. DRS will become available from next lap. You don't really get it to the back end of the lap, though, because the detection point for this track starts before the next lap. So a little bit wide there as we just try and adjust the car. And into the stadium section we go for the first time in this Grand Prix. into the hairpin. This is a very tricky hairpin. That late apex is vital to get a good launch through these next couple of corners. And then round the last 2 corners we go, fighting that rear end a little bit, just to keep in a straight line. And here we go down towards turn 1 again. Have we got enough battery to keep George Russell at bay? He's going for it here. He's getting a little bit closer. We're also getting close to Yuki Tsunoda as well. Are we about to see another 3 wide as we go down towards turn 1? To the outside we go. Russell's too far back. Round the outside we go of Yuki Tsunoda. And we go wheel to wheel through turn 1 and 2. He's still on the right-hand side. We can take the line through turn 3 and into the top 3. We go here in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. That is a perfect start to this Grand Prix. Excellent launch out of the final corner. Great slipstream as well. And we are past Yuki Tsunoda for P3. Big move. Big move. Norris is a little bit too far away for his DRS, so that's the downside. So I have to be a little bit careful here. What up, Root? Great start to this race, though. Very good start to this race. Down the back straight we go then. So we'll get a little bit closer here because he has DRS. It's only a small DRS zone, but it does get you close enough. I'm still a little bit too far back on Lando Norris here, so I'm not going to get any DRS. We could be in trouble at turn 1 here. Those cars behind are going to be very, very quick. Charles Leclerc, 16-0. This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda. I don't think there's a lot I can do here, really. We'll cover the inside. Tsunoda to the outside. Russell using a bit of slipstream, try and catch up as well. And Tsunoda does go into P3. And we drop back down to P4. So that top 3 was a little bit short-lived, but hopefully can try and stay with Yuki for as long as possible. And try and get back past him at some point. It is a double detection zone here. So 1 detection zone for 2 DRS zones. Try and stay close. Try and charge the battery a little bit too. Charles Leclerc has disappeared again, as it expects. He loves to do that, doesn't he, Charles Leclerc? He loves to do that. DRS down the back straight again. Just get a little bit closer to Yuki Tsunoda. He has got a little bit of a gap on us as we go into the stadium section, but we should be able to rectify that. Try and get that late apex again through the stadium section we go. And through the final 2 corners. Getting our foot down and away we go at the final corner. DRS will be wide open here down towards turn 1 as well. I don't want to use up too much battery. Here we go, Tsunoda. Here comes George Russell as well. Tsunoda covers the insides. And Russell goes around the outside as well. We'll try and take the apex, and we do just that. They're side by side behind. This should hopefully let us get away a little bit here. Nice. 8/10 to George Russell out of turn 3. That little scrap they had there was very, very useful. Very useful. And back into P3 we go. Tsunoda's dropped to Villeneuve as well, actually. Oof. P3 to P6 for Tsunoda in 1 lap. That's tough. That is very tough. In fact, he's scrapping with Villeneuve, I think, actually. So that's allowed ourselves and Russell to pull away a touch. They're still fighting. Oh, wow. They have dropped significant time. Wow. 3 seconds. They've dropped 3 seconds in that 1 sequence of corners. That's insane. That's a little bit low on the brakes there. I think Russell will probably steam past me here, but at least the guys behind have dropped back a little bit. At the final corner we go, and now Russell will probably get by us.
2.8 seconds.
There we go. And we'll take a slipstream down towards turn 1 as well. Friday of the work week tomorrow. Bro's got the rest of the week off already. Love to see it. Russell will get another bit of DRS here too. Even Verstappen's past Tsunoda now. Wow.
Okay,
That was a tragic lap 4 for Tsunoda.
Keep taking care of them.
Tsunoda's dropped to P7 from P3 in 1 lap. That's actually criminal. That's actually kind of heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie. I feel for him. I kind of feel for him. How's tyres? I'm looking at seconds. Probably not too pretty. Especially in the first stint, they'll be a bit tough. Oh, Russell has pulled away a little bit here. 12% after 5 laps. That's actually not great, is it? 12% after 5 laps is not ideal in the slightest. We are going to get DRS and Russell out the final corner. I think. We are. Did drop back a little bit here, didn't we?
1 second.
There we go, back in DRS though. And that should bring us a lot closer to George Russell. Yeah, look at that gap coming down. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we can just try and save some battery here as well. What does the percentage mean on tires? It just shows how worn they are. What track is this? Mexico. Double dose DRS there as well. Very useful. And we'll just charge up the battery a little bit in this sequence. This is one of the best parts of the track to save the battery. And that's exactly what we're doing. I did change it, Alfonso. I just hope that... So it's really stupid how TikTok works. Every time I change the title, it has to get manually approved by TikTok. There's no, like, automatic approval. It's super dumb. So if I change the title, they have to manually approve it. So as long as they manually approved it, then yes, but... I don't know if they did. Oh, Russell has pulled away a little bit here, isn't it? Have I got DRS or not? Oh, I don't think I did. Nope. Lost DRS to George Russell. It's our best lap of the race. It's a personal best, but it's not enough to be within DRS range of Russell, so that's a bit of a shame. That will drop a bit of time as well. DRS round here is very powerful. Get 3 DRS zones. What up, Cake? What's the yellow circle? The yellow circle is the battery. Oh, Jesus. You can charge the battery by using less of it. So deploy to medium or none, it will charge up a bit more. Through the corners. Damn. Yeah, Russell's kind of quick right now. Verstappen's got up a bunch as well, hasn't he? Jeez. Verstappen has caught up a lot. And he's bringing some friends with him as well, isn't he? Which is not ideal. Especially from that top 5. The Red Bull's illegal? Honestly, look at that gap Charles Leclerc has to Norris. The fact Yuki isn't getting many podiums is actually criminal, to be honest with you. Is it going to be the last season of his career? No. Well, we're doing another season as well. Pit stop is set for 22, correct. Yeah, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Oh, they're DRS swapping behind.
3 seconds.
They're trading DRS with each other. That's helping them catch up. Surely got to change the livery? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, my rear tires are feeling very light in the S section. I can feel them sliding quite a bit. This isn't ideal. 20 and 15%. It's quite a lot of wear, isn't it? Did Villeneuve get DRS on me? I think Villeneuve might have got DRS on me. I'm not too sure. No, we're pulling away. I think we avoided it this time. We avoided it this time, but Verstappen's going for him. They're going to get it on the next one, aren't they? No worries, Nib. Oh my God. Look at that Ferrari. Oh, thankfully we're just a little bit hotter into the corner. But that Ferrari is quick right now. That Ferrari is very, very quick. Go hard, hard.
Green
Oh,
flag.
yellow flags. I guess behind us. Oscar Piastri. Ooh, another McLaren DNF. Both of McLaren's DNF'd in Texas as well, didn't they? And now we've got another McLaren DNF here in Mexico too. Oh boy, what is Andrea Stella cooking, literally, in that car? I am going to be cooked here, chat. I am going to be absolutely cooked here. I got a nice exit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Look at the rearview mirror. Look at that Ferrari getting closer and closer. I'll hug the inside. Here comes Villeneuve as well with 3 abreast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Villeneuve backs out of it. We get the line over Verstappen through turn 2 and 3. But he'll get another dose DRS here as well. And to the right-hand side he goes to turn 4. And Verstappen does go into P4 to go with it as well. Oh, boy. 3 wide at turn 1 is not my favorite thing in the world. Oscar's car is still there. This middle sector is very difficult at the moment. Very, very difficult. Man, what a stinker of a race Tsunoda's had so far. From P3 to P7 in 10 laps. Horror show for Yuki. Out the final corner we go. Villeneuve's close. Who do I think will be on the podium during the race in Singapore? I will say Lando, Oscar, Max. Maybe not in that order, but that's my prediction. Bro, Verstappen is so fast right now. Here comes Villeneuve. Just meant to shrug him off a little bit. This car is cooked around the track. Yeah, it's not... It's actually the corners where it's a little bit slower, actually. Like corner exits. In the straights, we actually... Oh my God. Okay, rears might be cooked. I mean, 27% shouldn't be that bad. And we're drifting around the left-hander there. Well, here comes Villeneuve. I think Villeneuve will fly by now because I've not got any DRS of Verstappen.
Is a second a lap faster than you.
That's annoying. Very annoying. Next pit stop. Next pit stop's on lap 22. We've got 10 more laps in these tyres. That is a very frustrating mistake to make. And Villeneuve goes into P5. Man, we looked very strong at the start, but it's just kind of faded away, hasn't it? What are the cars faster than yours? Basically all of them. Are they overheating? No, they're just struggling for grip. I play with tire temps off because of the tire temp bug with the tire upgrades. So I turn off the tire temp thing. So it's literally just pure grip that it's struggling with. At least you're quicker than the Saubers. I mean, setting the bar quite low there, mind, aren't we? Setting the bar very low there. I mean, you can see the car, like, we're wrestling out the final corner. It's crazy. I should do a FIFA stream? Absolutely not. What's the bug? Essentially, the more tire wear upgrades you do, the hotter your tires will get, and the more they'll wear because of that as well. It's very backwards how the tire wear upgrades work. Very, very backwards. But if you turn off the, if you turn off tire temperatures, then the upgrades work as intended. It's a very, very strange bug. It's the same thing for the fuel efficiency upgrade as well. If you do the fuel efficiency upgrades, you need to put more fuel in the car. Which is also very backwards. That's not very efficient, is it, if you have to put more fuel in? But it is EA we're talking about, isn't it? So... what race is the toughest? Monaco. Vince plays F1 Tokyo Drift, literally. Wrong country for that, though. Mexico City Drift, maybe. Out the final corner we go. Oh, I just got DRS. I thought I lost it, but just kept inside of it. Qatar is brutal. The track itself is okay. It's the track limits that make it difficult. I hate the track limits in Qatar. Especially with how broken track limits are right now as well. What race is the easiest to win? Reverse Sandport. If you know, you know. Russell P2, is he? Yeah, he is. He's got some pace, isn't he? George Russell. He's got some pace. I'm trying my best to stay in DRS here. Wonder why he hit that track? I wonder. Can never have a clue. Did I stay in DRS, please? I think I did. So we are staying in DRS of Villeneuve, though. That's the most important thing here. Staying close to DRS of Villeneuve is very good for us. Charles Leclerc in the pits after 15 laps. That's the soft tyre done. He's come up right behind us. Damn. Guess it shows how quick that Red Bull is, huh? He's actually got the pit stop over his teammate as well. As slow as you are, you should go for the free stop. I don't think they'll do anything, unfortunately.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
I don't think that would do a lot for us. We are keeping with Villeneuve at least, that's something. What's our strategy? Medium, hard, medium is our strat. Oh my days. I mean, how insane is that?
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Back end is just not intact at all through the high-speed section. Charles Leclerc's going to breeze by me here. Roughly 30 laps on the hards? I think so, yeah, something like that. Here comes Charles Leclerc. I mean, there's nothing I can do against him here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
I don't want to fight him, but I'm just trying to stay with Villeneuve. I don't want to be fighting Charles Leclerc right now, but I'm just trying to stay in Villeneuve's DRS. There he comes again. Mate, I don't know how to play this. Charles Leclerc has really boxed into an awkward position here. I think he needs to be able to attack both of us, really, to get by. Everyone's favorite race winner. Yes, sir. They can finally say it. It might be the only one we get, but, you know, that's a story for another day. Back-to-back maybe this weekend? No, probably not. Depends what car we get. Go on, Charles. Go for it. Go for it, Charles. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go, 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 go. Go, Charles. Please go. Oh, my God. Yes. Go faster, man. Please. I'm bomb drafting him. I bet you overtakes Villeneuve here. I think it's close enough. I know, right, Nico? It feels weird doing a Tuesday stream, to be honest. Oh, Charles didn't overtake him. Is this NASCAR? You're helping Russell? True, I am, actually. By holding up Charles Leclerc, I am helping Russell a little bit. And Norris as well. They're still fighting up there, so... Just inside DRS. Nice, they're fighting. That's actually a really good place for him to fight too, because I can get right back up the back of him again now. Charles Leclerc has got by him. I think Villeneuve might get by him. Nah, he's too far back, actually. Charles Leclerc gapped him by a second in that one sequence of corners. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, sick, Nico. That's perfect. Red Bull doesn't seem that fast, to be fair. I think in clear air, he'll disappear now. I think the corners is where he's super quick. Villeneuve is getting DRS, though. You'll probably see the next few corners here. Leclerc will probably run away. We are getting close to our first pit stop, though, chat. 4 laps. 4 more laps. Oh, my days. Tsunoda's getting a little bit closer here as well. 2.3 the gap to Yuki. That's not really what we want to see, is it? I think that gap was just over 30 seconds at one point. It's come down a bit now. How fast is Leclerc? Yes. He's getting about 2 seconds on Villeneuve in that lap. I told you in the corners is where I'll be very quick, and sure enough, he was. Are we hoping to undercut Villeneuve? I don't know when he's planning to pit, to be fair, so I have no idea. Driver in front.
That's Villeneuve ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 18 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining.
He is 2 stopping.
Time last lap, 1:17.9. All right, at the moment, you're losing 0.3 a lap. Come on, dig in.
He is 2 stopping. Oh, wow. I just don't know what exactly the order of tyres is going to be. Where's Lewis? P10, I think. I think we box, chat. These tyres are just fucked. 47%. I think we just box. Let's just get off these medium tyres. They are screwed. They are absolutely screwed. Box. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
There is just no rear stability at all at the moment. It's P9, Lewis. There you go. That is a very annoying mistake to make. Very, very annoying. Like I said, I just felt like I had no rear grip. And sure enough, you get a moment like that happen. 2.5.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, 1 stop to go. Just 1 stop left in this strategy.
Come out in traffic as well. Well, let's see what the hard tyres can do for us then. There goes the undercut. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're undercutting him anymore. That might be our shot at the top 5 done as well. We even end up behind Tsunoda too, which is not ideal. These hard tyres should have a lot better grip, so I'll have to try and maximize it. Yeah, there's already a lot more grip on this tyre. Already plenty more grip. Let's change DRS as well. I need to get past Stroll and Antonelli very quickly here, really, don't I? Need to get by them very quickly. Well, let's jump off the track then. Was the Leclerc special?
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, look at our top speed here. Beautiful. Round the outsides. Nice. Let's try and get past Kimi as well. Let's push hard down towards turn 4. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Okay, that's a couple of important moves done and dusted there. We got through them very swiftly. Gap to Hamilton, 7.4 seconds. Let's bring that down before he pits off that hard tire. Good stuff. 12.7 to Albon as well. Both those guys haven't pit yet either. They do the same length on both mediums. Probably a little bit more on the second medium, I'd say. If anything.
Okay, you create
16.6 new PB.
between you and the car behind by a few seconds.
Caught up a good few tenths to Hamilton there as well. Let's keep this pace up. Her tires feel good so far. Let's see if it stays that way. Good time getting the first few corners as well. Yeah, we're finding time in the corners now. We definitely have more grip than Lewis does. Just got to keep finding it. Already gapped Stroll by 2.3 seconds as well, so pace is strong. Pace is strong. Not going to find any time down the straights against the AI. I ain't going to lie, I actually feel like we're a bit quicker in the straights compared to them. To be fair, I'll tell you what, chat. We'll come out right behind Jacques Villeneuve. In fact, we're going to come out right in front of him. Oh, man, I wish we didn't spin. We lost about 5 seconds from that, 5 or 6 seconds from that little spin we had. And we're still come out in front of Jacques Villeneuve, so without that time loss, we'd have a nice margin right now. A very nice margin. Well, we'll try and stay with Villeneuve as long as we can, but imagine that early on in this stint, he's going to have a lot of grip. Lot of grip.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Just make sure it doesn't pass me here. Needs to make your car 12 foot wide? Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, he'll get by me here. We'll try and stay close, but he's going to get by me here.
Keep this up.
We'll just try and use Villeneuve to catch up to Verstappen and Hamilton. ASAP, really. Hold on, let's Verstappen pit. Or is Verstappen on that same tyre?
Jensen is in the pits. Jensen in the pits.
JB's in. Max's pit? Damn. We would have been probably ahead of Verstappen if we didn't make that mistake. That's actually a big shame. That's actually a really big shame. We are getting on Lewis very quickly, though. Ideally, we pass him before he pits. That'd be perfect. DRS down towards the final sector. Like I said, we'll try and stay in that DRS with Villeneuve as long as possible. This DRS could come in very handy. Especially late stage of the race. Car sliding a little bit as we wrestle through that second to last corner. All right, on to lap 25 we go. About a third of the way through the race now. We've got our first pit stop done. DRS on Villeneuve down towards turn 1. I don't think we'll send it here. A bit of a waste of time, really. How do you put legends in the game? When you start your career mode, you can put them in. It's in the driver icon area. Driver icon settings, I think it's called. I think you can do it like during the game as well. During your save. But I don't believe it gets applied until the next season. Good bit of battery saving. DRS again. Did Villeneuve get DRS? Don't think he did. He'll definitely get down towards turn 1, though. I think Hamilton might get DRS and back marker as well. There's actually both the Saubers back here. This will make things a little bit interesting. Oh, Hamilton's pitting, actually. Okay. That probably makes it a little bit easier to try and get by. Will I consider and then telemetry box again at the bottom of the screen? Don't think so. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, these Saubers are a little bit awkwardly placed. Villeneuve gets DRS again down this straight. Will Bottas let him move out the way? Or will he hold him up a little bit? No, he gets out of the way. Thank you. Think it's good fire racing, maybe less for F1. Yeah, I literally have it for iRacing, actually. I do use it for iRacing, it's just, yeah, not really for F1. I think Gillen uses it for F1 as well, though. Staying close. Yeah, Verstappen's pulling away, so he's definitely a fresh medium tyre right now. But we are staying with Villeneuve quite nicely. Do our best to try and keep it that way as well, but... When are we pitting? Not for a while. We only pit like 7 laps ago, so... Still in DRS. Study Vince's telemetry to improve our lap times. My telemetry will probably say the wrong things. Well, what best am I using? The Muscle R9. Looks like Norris is in P1. Nah, Charles Leclerc is. Leclerc's in the final sector. You can see his dark blue icon there. He's got a huge lead right now. I think it's like 15 to 20 seconds. I don't think Tsunoda's pit yet. Is Tsunoda one stopping? I think Tsunoda might be one stopping. Leclerc has to go. Maybe it needs to be in the Reborn in real life as well. Bro's OP as hell in this career. He won the championship last race in Texas. 4 races to spare. It's crazy. Still keeping that DRS. This DRS is our lifeline right now, really, isn't it? It's keeping us alive. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are new here and you're enjoying the race, enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that follow button. We have a long way still to go in this race. Not even at the halfway mark yet. But if you are new here and you're enjoying the race, make sure to hit that follow button. Helps me out a lot. We are live on both Twitch and TikTok right now, so if you're on TikTok, you want to watch the stream in a better quality and a better viewing experience, make sure to head over to the Twitch. I'd love to that gap to Snowder right now. Would love to know that gap. I'm basically utilizing the ARS perfectly right now. I'm saving in the perfect places and using it to keep ourselves in that DRS, which, as I said earlier, is very important around here. Do I create content full time? No. That's a bit trickier, that second to last corner. Lost a bit of time.
At the moment, just focus on the drive.
Lap times are consistent. 16.8 that time around. Our best laps are 16.6. Return through we go. Yeah, that gap to Sonoda's coming down big time, I think.
To pull away from us now.
That gap to Sonoda is coming down big time. Villeneuve is doing us a massive favor, giving us a DRS. We would not be catching anywhere near as quickly as we are without it. Dino, thank that for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, well, dudes. Welcome in. Approximately 13 seconds, Sonoda. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, I feel like that's not actually that much, all things considered. It's 20 seconds in the pits here, so I feel like maybe we're not catching as much as we probably should be. Russell goes fastest, 15.4. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that anytime soon. And the final corner, that's better grip there. 16.6 again. I'm telling you, man, the consistency is something else right now. Judge, thank you for follows, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome in too. Tire wear is 15 and 14%. Come over from TikTok. Appreciate that, Josh. Thank you, mate. Appreciate jumping into Twitch, dudes. Very kind of you. 11.5 seconds Snowden now. Okay, yeah, we're catching big time then. We're catching good. I did drop a little bit to Villeneuve in that middle sector. Oh, I hope I didn't lose DRS here. Uh-oh. I think I did. Uh-oh. Ah, no. That's not what we need, is it? We've lost DRS to Villeneuve. That's going to hurt us quite a bit. I'll push hard to try and get back in it, but that DRS is vital. Got to try and find something to get back in DRS here now. You have to push like crazy in this lap. Poppy, thank you for the floor, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Twitch as well. Gonna be tight, I think. We got DRS here. We need it down towards turn 1 though, really. I see yellows. Did I get it? There's an Aston Martin stopped at turn 3. It's still there.
Caution, caution.
What is happening? It's moving again. I think one of the Aston Martins spun around. He was stuck there for a while. I thought maybe that'd bring out a safety car because he was there for so long. Thankfully, we did get the DRS on Villeneuve again, so I think we're all right. But Yeah. Oh, yeah, Yuki's in the pits now. Oh, look at that. Gap to Yuki. 15 seconds. Okay, so he's definitely one-stopping then, isn't he?
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres.
Check what happened. We'll check after the race. Let's stay focused for now. We can watch the replay later. Gap to Snow, though, is 15 seconds. That's actually not bad. So we were actually catching very quickly then, weren't we? But he is on that hard tyre till the end of the race, so we'll see what we can do on our final stint. I don't think we're going to take this tyre to the end. We are getting close to the halfway mark now, but I don't think this tyre will go to the end. Getting on max a bit, are we? 6.6 to Verstappen. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye. We should be quick down the straights, especially that DRS, so maybe a bit faster in the corners. Go away, Colapinto, mate. Jesus, man. Is it possible to play with VR? Yes. This game is VR compatible. Keeping that DRS, man. Just keeping that DRS. We're doing a good job. I think we recovered from that little moment we had in the first stint quite nicely so far, haven't we? I do imagine Villeneuve's medium tyres will start dropping off soon. Just got to be patient, really. Wait for it to happen. Updating our tyres, chat. 22 and 20%. So they're still okay at the moment. Our next pit stop is on lap 49, so we still have a good way to go to the next stop. Adini, I think that's for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Do I have another hard? No, unfortunately not. I ain't gonna lie though, the hard tire's nice here, isn't it? I've enjoyed this tire so far.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
This tire has been very decent for us. That gap to Sonoda's increased, right? Sonoda's not catching us. I owe Villeneuve the world right now. Holy moly. Although he might get DRS here on that back marker Aston. Okay, nice step stream down towards turn 1. Another 17.2. No, he didn't get DRS, actually. Interesting. Crimson, thank you for the Twitch rate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Tell you what, chat. Tell you what, up the inside we go on Jacques Villeneuve. That one came out of nowhere. Up the inside through turn 1. We'll get the line through turn 2 and 3. And suddenly, we're past Jacques Villeneuve.
Nice move. Good
Didn't
job.
expect that to happen anytime soon, but alas, it has happened. And past the Canadian we go. Lance Stroll is going to start holding us up now. He needs to move out the way. Any time now would be a nice Lance. Thank you. Okay, almost ran into me. That's fine. Bro, what is he doing? He's holding up Villeneuve. What is bro doing? Bro wants to be the only Canadian F1, doesn't he? He wants to be the only Canadian in F1. Unfortunately, Villeneuve still has DRS on me, but... Law accurate Lance Stroll right there, huh? Law accurate Lance Stroll. I think Villeneuve will get past no matter what here. He's got the speeds. Yeah, look at that. Flies by. That's okay. He will get another dose DRS down towards turn 3, though. have to just be a match instead with them. Canadians fighting each other? Yeah. Sounds very opposite for Canadians, doesn't it? Sounds very opposite. God, fighting the car through the S's now. It's not making it easy, is it? It's not making it easy.
Okay, no issue.
Still got inside DRS. 17.8 that time round. That was a little bit slower. I was supposed to get a DRS down towards turn 1 and 4 though, so. But we'll get right onto the booty of Jacques Villeneuve as we head down towards turn 1. There's another back marker coming up here, another race symbol. Tsunoda has caught up a little bit now. 13.4 is the gap to Tsunoda as we head through turn 3. So he has caught up a touch here. Not a huge amount though, nothing alarming. But he has started to bring that gap down finally. That gap to Verstappen started to increase as well. We were catching him at one point, but he's found a bit of life in that tyre and he's got a bit of a move on again. Still have to lift a little bit through the middle sector. Back marks will cost you. Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully this one doesn't cost us either. I think it's Isaac Kadjar. Having a great season in real life, by the way. Unbelievable season for Isaac Kadjar. You always hit the grass in that turn. You have to. That's how you maximize that corner. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. I hate back markers in this game. I hate them so much. They are single-handedly the worst thing about this game. Oh, Villeneuve slid out that corner there, though. Every time I calibrate my SRO light brake pedal, it's super easy to lock up and it feels super stiff when I touch the pedal. I can't be much use, I'm afraid. I haven't got that set. Oh, look, another back marker causing a problem. Go away, man! Why are you only hurting me? Now I've lost DRS to Russell. No, Villeneuve, sorry. Excellent. Excellent. I'm not going to catch Villeneuve now. That 1.7 gap is too much. Those back markers might have ruined our chance for top 5. I hate them so much. I need this Sauber to hold up, Villeneuve. That's running way back in. I need this Sauber to do something for me.
Okay, gap ahead, 1.8 seconds.
To be fair, he did. You know what? He did. It still wasn't quite enough, though. 1.1. Oh, my. These rear tires are feeling a little bit light now.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
What's tire wear? 32 and 29. We're pitching on lap 49, was it? Yeah, I still got 9 laps to go on these tires. That rear wheel is coming up, though. Why? Why? Why has that just happened? In what circumstance has that just happened in? .54 brake bar should be fine. I ain't gonna get that DRS back, am I? I think we might be in a bit of a trouble position here. We are in a bit of a trouble position. The only thing that might help us here is the fact that Villeneuve's going hard tires next, whereas we're going mediums. That's the only thing that might give us a chance. 17.8, yeah, lap times are dropping. We've been 100% brake pressure longer than usual, you think? What lap are we boxing? Lap 49. Come on. I'm not feeling that rear grip anymore. The rear grip has got loose on me. I'm from brake bias 56. No, I'm not going that high. I need to keep rotation in the car as well. I can't go 56. I can maybe go 55. No way I'm going 56 though. .8 is pulling, isn't he?
Okay, gap to the car in front. 1.7 seconds.
He's pulling. I'm not catching him. No point trying to catch you to your own race. Well, like I say, he is going a hard tire for the final stint. We're going mediums. And I'd imagine, well, I mean, it is AI, but you'd think that medium tire must be dropping off at some point. But as I said, do you think 9mm force feedback is enough for F1 in GT3? Yep. I use the R9, and it's perfect for GT3s and F1. Couple more back markers here. Yes. Move. Move. Still not gonna be enough, is it? Damn it, man! This game just dangles the carrot in front of you. Tries to make you want to bite. God! We're a couple tenths away from DRS that time. The back marker came in pretty handy. There is a couple more back markers coming up. Hopefully they can do something for us. Sonoda is catching up big time. 8.8, the gap to Sonoda. He's catching up a lot. Our last lap was a 17.5. Get the worst luck when it comes to back markers? I know, right? We did get a bit of luck on our side that time, but still wasn't quite enough. Come on. Yeah, lap 49. That's what we're planning on pitting next. This really is the chase for P5 at the moment. This is our battle. I don't think we're going to get any higher unless it's a mechanical failure, but... or a problem to the top guys. Oh my days, man! Come on! Just a little bit of throttle and it gets upset. 30 and 35% the rear tires. Oh, look at all the traffic up here, though. Like, seriously, what is happening? Look at all this traffic. This needs to do me the world of good right now. Please. JB. Oh my God. What on earth is happening? Please!
Okay, clear.
Gimme! I'm using everything. I'm using everything. This might be our best opportunity. Surely, surely, please. Oh, come on, man. Why are you doing this to me? So close. Well, dead cool. .1. I need a really good middle sector here. Otherwise, he runs away again. That's a bit deep. I just haven't got the grip. Verstappen just boxed, I think. Yeah, Norris did as well. There goes Villeneuve. Villeneuve's in. That's going to be a pretty nasty undercut, isn't it?
Jensen's coming in for his stop now.
Unless he gets a lot of traffic. That's getting a pretty nasty undercut. Cause a safety car? Yo, a safety car right now would be perfect, I can't lie. A safety car right now would be very good.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 23.4 seconds.
.23 seconds away from the top guys. That's insane, man. Leclerc and Russell are running the show. And to think we were fighting Russell at one point.
The car behind
Actually, Russell's just pit, as we say that.
Car behind, running hard tyres.
Oh my God, come on. Just a little bit of rear grip is all I ask for, man. Just a little bit of rear grip. Literally drifting.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Tire percentage is 44 and 39%. Russell's come out right in front of us. But yeah, a safety car right now would genuinely do us the world of good. I'd be very happy if we've got a safety car. Come on, game. Treat me. You know you want to. You know you want to, game. Give me that SC. We've already had one mechanical failure so far. Two more laps to we pit, chat. Two more. Sonoda's 6 seconds behind. He's caught up quite a bit. But he is staying out to the end on that hard tire, so we should hopefully be quicker. Yeah, Yuki's going to the end.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing.
17.7 that time.
3.3 seconds.
Norris on a fresh hard tire, so he'll catch up very quickly, I think. Probably end the next lap, he'll get past us. Back and getting all sorts of out of shape. 33 seconds to Charles Leclerc. That's a huge gap. I think it's on a fresh tire too, maybe. Because he's pulled away quite a bit in the last couple laps. So that's about Charles Leclerc in this career. .5 to Verstappen. He's catching up good as well. Number 17.8.
We're boxing this lap.
Do we box this lap, chat? 22 on mediums is going to be quite tricky. No way. Safety car right now. Safety car right now. Is that Yuki? It is! Yuki's out! Oh, that could be big. That could be quite big. Yuki Tsunoda is out of the race. He's pulled up on the exit of turn 3. Stay on, maybe switch to softs. No, I don't think so. Softs will burn up way too quickly, I think. Norris is going to get by me, but either way, we're pitting this lap, so... All right, into the pits we go. That retirement to Yuki Tsunoda is quite big, though. That's a very big retirement. Oh, man. I think we'll come out behind Hamilton, maybe, just. That was a very tricky stint. Villeneuve goes by us in the pits there. 2.5.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time.
Yeah, Hamilton just gets in front of us.
Clear the white line on the exit.
Okay, we've come out in P7. We should get by Hamilton fairly swiftly. And then it's the chase on Jacques Villeneuve. 7 seconds is the gap we need to try and bring down. And we have got a grippier, faster tyre. Well, since we're kind of in the way in the first few corners there. How to remember all the tracks? Lots of practice. And playing the game a lot. Already getting a little bit in the corners there, haven't we? Bit of DRS on Pierre Gasly would help as well. As long as he gets out of the way, which he should do. Excellent. Purple middle sector, there you go. There you go. Straight into a purple sector is exactly what you want to see. Hamilton's pitting, interesting. I thought Hamilton was staying out to the end, but I guess not. We'll get by him then.
No need to worry.
Okay, 6.9 the gap then.
Everything's looking good.
I just gotta try and be a bit careful with the battery as well. Go away, Gasly. Don't do it. Please, don't do it. How am I driving a V10? We're using modded engines. Let's try and be reasonable with this battery. I essentially need 20 qualifying laps here. Modern engine sounds, not
Car
engines.
behind,
Well,
box to
same thing.
mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Close enough. 6.5 the gap.
Keep an eye
Brought
on
that down
gap
nicely. This
ahead,
lap and wait.
please. 6.5 seconds.
How much we getting there? 4 tenths? 15.9 was our lap time. Driver in front.
Villeneuve ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 6.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 16.3.
16.3. We did a 15.9. So yeah, we were 4 tenths fast that last lap. Let's try and find as much as possible. We're on the hunt, chat. We're on the hunt. He might have got a bit of DRS that last lap as well from that Aston. Could be another new PB coming here. That was a good time gain. 15.5 that time. I mean, if he's doing 16 threes, that was a good 8/10th gain. That was a good lap from ourselves. Like I said, we really have to extract as much as possible right now if we want a chance of getting by him. It's got to be flat out to the end at the moment. Stay locked in. His tires feel good right now, but I don't know how long I'm gonna say that for. What do you think is a realistic position for finishing? Probably P5 is the most realistic, I'd say. Well, it's going to be P5 or P6. I don't think we'll drop to Hamilton unless we make a big mistake. How much are we getting that time? Another new PB, 15.4. We're cooking right now, chat. We are cooking. But more, we're also cooking the tyres. Driver in front.
Okay, Villeneuve's just ahead. Push hard. Time last lap, 1:16.3. And gap to the car in front, 4.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. This is great. We're gaining by around 9/10 a lap.
9/10 a lap, that's beautiful.
Gap ahead, 4.4 seconds.
That is outstanding. 9/10 a lap is perfect. Let's keep that up as long as possible. Another green sector in the first sector. Don't jinx it then. No promises. Purple middle. Holy shit, chat. What are we cooking? Oh, not quite fastest lap. I don't know what the fastest lap is, but we did get another new PB, another 15.4. And that was about 5/10 gain on Villeneuve that time, I think. Something like that. We're doing really well right now. Really, really well. Come on. We're only 2.7 seconds away from getting DRS. 16 laps to go. Say fast lap over run, you find out. Yeah. I don't really care that much for it. I was just wondering if we were going to get it or not. .5. P6 looking decent. Yeah, we're getting on Villeneuve too. Although that time, I don't know if we actually gained anything. Driver in front.
That's Villeneuve ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. And the time last lap, 1 minute 16.4. And you're closing 4/10 a lap.
I was faster. I thought 3.5 said to gap the entire lap, but...
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.2 seconds.
Oh no, noob. Bro's out here fumbling like that. 1-0 Galatasaray. Actually? Oh boy. Okay, no, we are definitely getting on Villeneuve. Since it was Vegas, I was P3 too. Oh, brutal. Brutal. .9. That's about 6/10 again, I think. We are getting very nicely and consistently on Villeneuve. Like I said, we just got to make sure these tires stay in check. 15 and 13% is still okay. Come on. How do you turn the beeping off when turning corners? The beeping? I assume that's probably your gearbox noise. Got barely any ERS. Yeah, I'm using it all up to try and catch. I'm in no ERS during the corners to try and regather some, but I'm using it up in the straights to try and get the extra top line speeds. I've not gained a lot this lap, if any, actually. Maybe it could be the shift indicator sound. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, that was a bad lap.
The car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Oh, fuck off. Again, that happens at turn 1. I think Villeneuve's getting DRS here. Yeah, he is. I mean, that mistake doesn't help, but Villeneuve's getting DRS. Maybe I can get some DRS now as well, though. That'd be useful. I heard it, dead cool. Did you guys not hear it?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.8 seconds.
DRS. You didn't? Ah, damn. We'll get a bit of slipstream here, but
still looking good.
Not a huge amount. Come on. That gap's increased because that DRS he got the previous lap, so I'm kind of fighting against that extra time now as well. I think you've cooked your tires. Yeah, it's definitely getting more slidey. Which is not what I wanted to have happen already. I was pushing very hard to try and catch him. But maybe I overpushed. I don't know.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster.
I won that top 5, man. We missed out on that top 5 yesterday. I really want it today. There's a good chance of it. Put on a soft. It won't do anything, unfortunately. This medium is still relatively new. Well, maybe not relatively, but we bolted it on lap 49. .2. We were doing 15s every single lap. Now we're stuck in the 16s. So, yeah, this medium tire definitely has dropped off. Come on. If safety car, do we go softs? Yeah, if we get a safety car, we'll go softs. Only if we get a safety car. I think Villeneuve might have got more DRS on that previous lap. From the Aston. I want some DRS. Give me the doctors. Can we be 3 seconds faster on soft speed box? Nah, I don't think so. 16.4 that time. I've got a bad feeling, chat. I've got a bad feeling. It's not coming down that gap anymore, is it? It just isn't coming down. When was the last safety car we had? Oh, a while ago. We don't get many safety cars in this career. It's super annoying. Sent it to the middle sector. You've only had one and you're in season 2? Yeah. It's very annoying. There's no mods either that, like, increase the safety car. I don't think anyone's figured that out yet. But it's very annoying. I usually get, like, 2 or 3 mechanical failures every single race. And I never get a safety car for it.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be
16.4 again.
to get us to the end of this race.
Mark said we're catching him, but I don't think we are. Driver in front. What's his lap times?
Villeneuve ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 16 laps old. Time last lap, 1:16.4. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
How come Araba gets loads on his? Well, I mean, not to sound insulting, but he does script his videos. His career mode videos are very, very scripted. But he does that on purpose to try and bring more entertainment, which is fair. That's fine. But that's not something I really want to do on mine. Yeah, I'm not catching Villeneuve, chat. 3.9 the gap. It's just opening up. We might got DRS here, but it's different ways of playing the game. Exactly. And that's how he makes his content. He tries to make his content as entertaining as possible, and he does that via the scripting. So, like I say, that's perfectly fine. It's not how I make my content personally, but if that's how he wants to make his, then if that works for him, then no problem. No problem at all. I don't know how I didn't get a DRS on Lawson there. 41 seconds to Albon MPA, by the way. That's insane. That's a huge gap. Lap 63 and 71. Yep. 4.2 to Villeneuve. I unfortunately think it's slipping away, chat. I think that top 5 is slipping away. I pushed as hard as I possibly could on this stint, but I think the tires are just caving in a little bit now. I just don't really have the grip I did at the start. Let's go, Sauce. Won't lose anything, mate. We could lose to Hamilton. I don't want to lose to Hamilton as well. The soft tires that we did after 5 laps. Without that slide and spin, you'd be 5th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we did recover that time, to be honest. With the undercut we pulled off and then staying in the DRS of Villeneuve, I feel like we did recover the time. As soon as you get a 35-second lead, how much you should go softs? Well, you're going to be very disappointed to know that Hamilton's gaining on me, so we won't be going softs. He's not getting enough to the point where he's going to get me, but... there's no point pitting. Oh, Villeneuve lost a bit of time. Did he get stuck behind the back marker? I think he got stuck behind the back marker. Oh, man, I'm really struggling with the rear tires. They just aren't settling down when I push the throttle down. Should have got DRS here, I think. Yep, we did. Our first bit of DRS for a while. Well, that was fun. I've not had a lot of DRS in a bit, so that's nice. Villeneuve got held up again. Hold up. Villeneuve got held up once again. Oh my God. Yeah, these tires are not good. It's pulled away a little bit further now.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4.
We probably will get some more DRS down towards turn 1 though. Which is nice. But he has opened that gap again over the lap. DRS again on Kimi Antonelli. Down towards turn 1. We'll to the slipstream as well. And we'll grind a bit more time down. Don't think it's be enough though. But we have found a bit more time. Thanks to the back markers. 2.1 the gap. Oh, this middle center is so slidey. I mean, this lap felt pretty good. 16-0, that's a decent lap, but again, Villeneuve's just pulling away a little bit in the traction zones. That's where his time is. Yeah, I did see Liverpool losing. You know they're getting a last-minute winner, though, right? It's going to happen. It's in the scripts. Any back markers in front? No, not for a while. There is a racing ball, but he's quite far up, I think. I think it's too far away. Yeah, another 5/10 gained on Villeneuve. I don't think it's going to happen, chat. I really don't think it's going to happen. 3 more laps to go. I think we are going to fall short here, annoyingly. There is a little bit of a lifeline towards the end, but it's not going to happen. Top 5 cursed. I know. When we was in that DRS of Villeneuve that entire time, it was looking pretty possible, but unfortunately, this medium tire just hasn't quite done enough for us, which is a bit of a shame.
The car behind's
I'm going to keep pushing in case he makes a mistake or something, but I have a feeling it's pretty much done and dusted at this point. Magic Bean, thank you for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you as well, dudes. Welcome in. Backhand keeps going all wavy on me. His top 5 missed to make up for the win of the weekend, maybe? Maybe. I'd like to think that'd be more of a creative series specific thing, though. Probably just means we're getting a bad result this Saturday. Depends what car we're in. If we're in the Williams, I'll be happy. And the Williams will do decent. Anything else, though, I'm a little bit skeptical. If we're in the Alpine, I'm calling it a day. I'm not even showing up. Oh, my days. Snappy boy. Snappy, snappy boy. Not showing up in the Alpine base. Can you blame me? You saw Baku. I was a literal cruise ship down the straights. And that exact same thing again would happen in Singapore, probably. It was not a fun car to drive. It's okay in the corners. But in the straights... Nuh-uh. Useless. The Aston was okay in the straights. Not amazing, but it was okay. In the corners, it was fly, though. Felt amazing in the corners. 4.1 to Villeneuve. That gap is just keeps on increasing. Recharge fastest lap. I ain't got the tires. My tires are cooked. Plus, you don't get a point for it anymore anyway. That rule got disabandoned for the season. Oh, man. Last lap, chat. Final lap of the race. We gave it everything to try and hunt down Villeneuve. It was looking possible at one point, but unfortunately, the rear tires have said, nuh-uh. And we are going to fall short of that top 5. But P6 is not too bad. We lost out to P6 last race against Verstappen. So at least we improve on yesterday's position. But yeah, not quite the top 5 we were looking for at the start. Charles Leclerc does take another victory. Like, this guy cannot stop winning. He deadass cannot stop winning. Bring home the P6. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hamilton caught a little bit as well, but nowhere near enough, obviously. He's still 16 seconds back, so... it was a tough race. Very, very tough race. And sure enough, Mexico, you have been very spicy. Especially in qualifying when that rain came down as well. But that will do it. I do wonder if without that one moment, maybe we could have got a bit more. But like I said, I think we recovered the time anyway. But across the line, ladies and gentlemen, P6 here in Mexico is not too shabby. We improve on yesterday's result. And yeah, by this trajectory, maybe we'll get a P5 out in Brazil, I think it is next. Yeah, Charles really won the championship. He did it in Texas. Maybe need a better car. Maybe. Maybe.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory
Did he?
was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant
I
stuff.
think it did, actually. I think that might be a Grand Slam for Charles Leclerc. I think he got pole position. Pretty sure he led every lap, and obviously he won the race as well, so he's probably got a good few this season. Don't forget the loss of DRS on Villeneuve mid-race. Yeah. I wish I had it at the end, though. That's what I needed the most. We gave him a good chase down towards the end, but yeah, like I said, the medium tires just weren't really able to hold on, and yeah, he does maintain that P5. Maybe next time in Brazil we'll try and get it. Maybe next time. But that will do it here in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. P6 is where we finish. Your top 3 consists of Verstappen in 3rd, George Russell in 2nd, and actually maybe other way around. Actually, I think Verstappen was 3rd. Wait, I don't know actually. We'll find out in seconds. Either way, we know Charles Leclerc won that race. I think it was Russell in 2nd. Yeah, Russell 2nd and Verstappen 3rd. I tell you what, they had a great battle at the end, though.
Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula 1.
They had a very good battle at the end. You can see how tight it was between those two. 3/10 between Russell and Verstappen at the end. I think even Lando Norris actually was in the fight there for the podium too, because he finished on 6/10 away from Verstappen at the end too. Jacques Villeneuve in P5, ourselves P6, Hamilton, Albon, Lawson, Antonelli scoring points. Jenson Button P11. That's not bad, actually, from Jenson. That's not bad. I think that's his best race as an AI so far. Started P12, finished P11. We don't mind that. Nearly got points. I'm not sure how far behind he was from Antonelli, but only 1 place away from getting points for JB. Not bad. It looks like Kimi Antonelli was the only one to do a one-stop as well. Other than these guys are DNF'd, but yeah, Kimi was the only one to do a one-stop. It didn't really work out for him, did it? Charles Leclerc did a 3-stop and won the race by 37 seconds. But I think even if he did a 1-stop, he was winning that race. So, Jesus, Charles Leclerc. Let's find out what happened that nearly caused that safety car as well. It was one of the Astons. I think it was Lance Stroll had a big moment halfway through the race, roughly. Let's see if he drops position somewhere. This lap here, I think. Yeah, I have the particles setting turned off, and that removes the champagne from the spray. He's just going to lose grip. Yep. Just slams the throttle down out of turn 2. I do feel like this could have been very close to being a safety car. How long was he stuck here for? Or, you know what? That definitely could have been a safety car there, I think. He was stationary in that inside curb for long enough. That definitely could have been a safety car. Oh, that rejoin is sketchy as well. The Ferrari just drives straight into. Is that Hamilton? No, it's Verstappen. Oh, mad. Oof. Imagine if it got wing damage there. That'd have been peak Lance Stroll rejoin. Safest of rejoins? Yeah. Just your average day watching Lance Stroll drive, I guess, huh? Oh, man. P6 after starting P4, chat. I mean, it's never nice to fall down, but at least it wasn't as bad as yesterday. We went down to P7, but P6 still good points on the board. And like I say, next time out in Brazil, hopefully we can try and score ourselves a few more points. Fan rating is still at 5 right now. We're not going to get that fan rating up until we get more podiums, more wins, and things like that, which hopefully won't be too long. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to get that regulation thing come through soon as well. One of the Sauber's got that 4 times. Yeah, at tracks where the track is very short, they are going to get lapped quite a lot. So maybe expect that in Brazil as well. Brazil is quite a short track too. Oh, we have a lot of things arriving for the next race, actually.
What do you make of this?
Personnel facility event. Let's have a look at this. What's this? Expansion work. Delays in equipment delivery from a regular supplier are disrupting our facility's expansion plans, which could slow workforce growth. Should we wait for the delayed shipment or secure a new supplier at higher costs? 50 grand's okay. It's not too bad. We've got 3.4 mils, so that's okay. Right. Let's get a load of these down, shall we? We'll do this. I don't want to do department focuses because I want to keep the morale high at the moment. So, what do we got here? Development focus, that'd be good. We'll do some of these too. And then we'll do a bunch of these. There we go. Cool, right. Let's get the music in the game off because that gets very loud once you finish a race for some reason, as a normal bug does. Right. So we should be getting a few development parts come through here. We have had an improvement come to the facility as well, which is good. The improved comms research. Good stuff. We are getting through this phase 2 now, slowly but surely. I'm going to keep pumping some more expansions in, though, because like I said, I really want to get into phase 3 so we can get the car increased a bit more. Let's do this one. Are we finished? We did just finish up the race, yeah. We're just doing our upgrades and stuff real quick. What was that message we had there? Points to the board performance comparison. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're actually ahead of Haas now in the... were we ahead of them already? We actually might have been, to be fair. But we are ahead of Haas now in the R&D, which is good. We should be getting some more development coming through here as well. Oh, we've got a failure, actually.
I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Performance on the car. Will
this arrive in time for this Grand Prix? Nice, it will. Good stuff. We could probably do something else as well. Maybe we'll get both these done, actually. That's fine. Any more aero we can do? No. Any more durability we can do? Yes. Let's get a IC in as well. There we go. Right. We should be getting a bit more development come through then, as long as we get no more failures. Let's see.
Boss, need to make you aware of something. Another team has made an approach for one of the drivers we're talking to.
We already have our drivers signed up.
Hard to say how far it's gone, but if you're serious about signing them, I'd advise moving quickly.
You're good, Colapinto. To be fair, Colapinto kind of messed us up a little bit in this race, so he can stay away, actually. He can stay away. We've got Bortoletto for Season 3, so... All right, there we go.
Chief, engineering needs
all right, we should have a good few upgrades coming in now. We have an engineer facility thingy as well. Server crash. Unfortunately, we've experienced a server crash overnight, and as a result, we lost a lot of aero data we were running. We think we can save some of the data, but not all. What should we compromise? Save the part data or save performance data? This loses us 100 resource points. We have a lot of resource points, to be fair. I think that's okay. We can stay with that one. That's cool. All right, let's skip onwards.
Well, it looks like we've been pipped to the post by another...
That's fine. We don't care about Colapinto. Did we DNF? No, we did not. We finished P6. Right, let's go and assign our upgrades then. We should have a good few upgrades in. Now we get another improvement to the facility, which is good. And let's go and assign all these parts to... Let's put them on JB's car for now. Wait, let me just see a difference. Okay, yeah, we want this in JB's car. The R&D is based off of JB, so there we go. Okay, some nice upgrades there, actually. We're not actually that far away from Alpine and Williams in the R&D now, are we? We've pushed away from Haas and Racing Ball, which is good. And, yeah, those upgrades have come in and helped out one of the cars, at least. We'll have to keep changing the components every single race, essentially, to, yeah, try and give us the best possible performance. But either way, we are slowly catching up to Alpine. Maybe by the end of the season, we can try and be where Williams are. We'll try and keep getting the development in. And, yeah, lots of upgrades done there. Let's do one of these as well. That arrives in time for Qatar. Are we any more? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, we really need this engineering facility at Phase 3 because the next load of development is in that Phase 3 area. If we go to unavailable improvements, you can probably see them here. Yeah. Aero breakthrough. Unlock a new tier of aerodynamic upgrades. We'll have that for everything else as well. Chassis breakthrough, powertrain breakthrough. We need Phase 3, really, to get the next upgrades in. So we'll be focusing a lot on the engineering facility at the moment, I think, just to try and, yeah, get that into the third phase. I'm not exactly sure. I guess the more workforce we do. Phase 3 unlocks our workforce 405, yeah. So we want to do the upgrades that essentially focus more on workforce increases. So any of them that have, like... This one's got 9. Maybe we'll do this one next, actually. This one's got 9, too. They both take the same amount of time. 11 days and 13 days. Okay, let's do this one first, then. Maybe we'll do that other one after. So we need to get this workforce up to 405 to get into Phase 3. So we'll be focusing a lot of money into the engineering department to get that done. We do have an owner training perk. That's what we can do. What can we do here? Team restructure. Work with your engineering leadership team to reinvent the team structure and key process in order to unlock efficiencies in their day-to-day work. Nah, we'll do something else. We'll do like corporate or something, or personnel maybe. Open dialogue. Let's do that one. That should be good. Alrighty. Perfect stuff. Driver approach, Colapinto. Yeah, we already know that he's been re-signed for Racing Balls, so that is fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think then that will wrap us up for the night then here in Mexico. A very decent result, getting ourselves a nice little P6. It leaves us now, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 rounds to go in the season. We'll be back again on Thursday for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Then next week, it will be the last 2 rounds of the season. We'll have Qatar on Monday next week, and then Abu Dhabi on Wednesday next week as well. And then that'll be Season 2 over and done with. And like I say, for Season 3, I really want us to have a competitive car. So I'll be focusing a lot on trying to get that Phase 3 on the engineering side. And, excuse me, we can get a lot more development in the car then as well. So we haven't had the regulations come through yet, which is interesting. When that regulation comes through, maybe then we'll have a strong car as well. But I thought we'd get it for this race or Texas, and it didn't arrive. So Charles on an 8th win streak. Yeah. Look at Charles so far this season, chat. 2, 4, 6, 8 wins in a row. And he's pretty much got a podium in every single race he's finished, other than Spain and Silverstone. Every other race he's finished in, he's got at least a podium or a win. So the man is cooking. The man is absolutely cooking. With the way he's going, he's probably going to finish like 200 points up on Verstappen. That fight for P2 is very much alive and well in the championship as well. So we'll see what happens between Verstappen and Norris. But yeah, either way for ourselves right now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are going to finish up in the mid-table in the Drivers and Constructors Championship. But, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for the night in Mexico. P6 for ourselves isn't too bad. Next time out in Brazil, we're going to try and gun for that top 5 if we can. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do us for the night here in Mexico City. Oh, man, a good race. We had a nice little battle with Jacques Villeneuve through that part. And like I said, I think on another day without those mistakes, maybe we could have got a top 5, but no, you can't win them all, can you? But like I said, we've had a very consistent season so far, and long may that continue. So, right. Let's go see who is live to run over to, shall we? Miss Dana Ray is live right now, playing some of The Last of Us. Should we go and say hello to Dana? She's continuing on with her subathon, so we'll go and say hello to the Canadian herself, shall we? Let's get the raid going. Bro, I can't spot, I swear. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will do me for the night then here in Mexico. Like I say, next time we'll be live will be on Thursday. On Thursday, we'll be heading back into the Brazilian Grand Prix. Another sprint race awaits us for that one. Hopefully, we can score a good, some good points in that too. It'll be a tough race, but hopefully we can get some good points and, yeah, try and have a competitive finish to the end of the season. 3 rounds remaining now, and, yeah, we're looking for the best possible finish before we start Season 3. All my social medias in the chat now, ladies and gentlemen. Twitter, Instagram, Discord on the chat. Do jump in on Discord if you haven't already. So we get announcements, we go live. There's schedules so you can see what we're doing on what day. And of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers on Discord as well. So do jump in on Discord if you haven't already. If you're on TikTok, click the link in my bio. That takes to all my social medias as well. But until Wednesday, until Thursday, have a fantastic rest of your night. I'll see you guys ready for the Brazilian Grand Prix on Thursday. Bye-bye.